Excuse me. All right, all right. motherfucker. Oh my God, Lisa. I'm sorry I didn't send you a D pic on your birthday. Actually, I did send a picture of the letter D to you, if we're being honest. Lisa, thank you very much for the tip. That's amazing. What's up, Gaetano? We'll have to see when we get going here, but I can't remember if we can see each other's profile pictures on the stream chat. Hopefully everything's working. It's always the fun part of the stream, figuring that part out. And here we go. Hey, how's it going, Neil? All right, guys, it is Scum movie night time. My name is Alex Dalliance, and once again, I'm going to be bringing you some amazing movies tonight. We're going to be doing Sherlock Holmes Dressed to Kill, 1946, I believe, with Sherlock Daddy, Basil Rathbone. And we're also going to be doing The Man with the Golden Arm with Frank Sinatra, and that is from 1955. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Hey, how's it going, Justine? How's it going, Neil? How's it going, Gaetano? And Lisa, thank you very much for the tip. That was amazing. We should be getting going here soon. Looks a little bit. I can move this ever so slightly this way. Maybe like that. There we go. Hey, how's it going, Jen? Hey, by the way, Justine, I made a new t-shirt. It should rotate up here soon, but it says, there's the Don't Say It Ray. Hey, how's it going, Nikki? It should be up there soon, any second now. You fucking with some WAP, witches and plants. It's got the witch emoji and the plant emoji. It's kind of cute. Available in purple and in black. And by the way, I should shout out my girl, Anne, Ray's girlfriend, and also seamstress extraordinaire at Eddie Ann Scissorhands for this custom, let's see if we get the microphone out of the way, xenomorph shirt that she made me. So it's got my boy, the xenomorph, on it, just like the dick monster over my head here. And she's amazing, so I really appreciate you making this shirt for me. And if you're here in the chat, Anne, or maybe later on when she gets here, we can promo it a little bit more, because I don't know what her link is. Hey, how's it going, birthday boy? So everybody who doesn't know, yesterday was Ryan Shelf's birthday. So that's cause to celebrate. Ryan, how old are you now? Are you... This wasn't your dirty 30. Are you 28, 29, somewhere in there? I know, since you're my son, you have to be younger than me, although Cody might be older than me, and so might be all the other people. Hey, how's it going, Annie? How are you doing, guys? So, tonight I'm drinking the Southern Tier Brewing Pumpkin, which is a imperial pumpkin beer. Daddy loves the pumpkin beers, as we all know. And so, everybody, I propose a toast, a cheers to Ryan Shelf making it around the sun one more time. So, cheers to you, you beautiful motherfucker. Proud to call you my friend and part of the Scum family. Love you guys, everybody who's out there in quarantine land tonight. Cheers to you, okay? So, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Yesterday, I actually closed my bar early for maybe one of the first times ever. I had a splitting migraine, and I was just worn myself down between the exercise and the work schedule. For everybody who's not in Palm Beach County, we just entered like force-fed phase 3, where all bars are open at like full capacity, basically. Just kind of randomly. It was literally, I was on Friday, I was at my shift, and halfway through the shift, they changed the law, and then they changed it again to be that we still have to have masks. So it's just been a really confusing time, and now I'm going to be working every day, if you count Scum movie night as work. And if nothing else, I count it as a commitment that I am not interested in stopping doing anytime soon. I say it every time, but I love Scum movie night. It's become such a fucking amazing part of my life. And to be able to spend time with you guys, to be able to kind of catch up with you guys, you know, even people that I know that are in this county, but, you know, maybe can't make it out or something like that, it's a big thing to be able to catch up with everybody. So, it just occurred to me that I don't know if, I know Jackie Daggers is going to be in the stream tonight in theory, but I don't know if she knows how to actually get here. I think she does, so we'll see. Hey, what's up, Birdo? How's it going, man? Yeah, Broward entered the let's die phase. That's exactly how it feels. It's just like, wow, we're just gonna go. Yeah. Gaetano, so what is today? Wednesday. So tomorrow is the romper party at Revelry. So I have a pineapple romper. It was very hard to find a suitably gay, loud, flashy romper that didn't have flamingos on it, because as you all know, I'm not a fan of the flamingo as a vulture. And then Friday I'll be at the library. Saturday 10 on Harry's. Sunday, Monday 7 on Harry's. Then Tuesday, Taco Tuesday at the library. And then we'll be back to Scum movie night. So that's my current schedule. Be working every day for at least the next month or two. It'll be, it's gonna be a bit of a grind, but that's okay. We were all not working all that much. A lot of us, I was very lucky to still have 2 jobs, but you know, I know a lot of the bartenders that hang out in this chat. You know, we've been dying to go back to work, so I'm happy for that side of it. I'm nervous for the inevitable spike in cases we're gonna get. I've already had COVID for anybody who doesn't know, and it's no fun. I don't recommend it. I think if you can avoid it, that's probably what you want to do. So, yeah. Well, I was going to say that we've got New York, we've got Orlando with Justine, we've got, I don't know. I know there's other people from other places that sometimes jump in. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. But just wanted to say, you know, I'm not, you know, originally, this was actually going to be the stopping point. I was going to keep doing this series until Harry's reopened and everything went back to quote unquote normal. But this thing has become such an amazing part of my life. I just don't really want to do that. I'd much rather just keep going on. And I think that if you guys can help me by spreading the word about Scum Movie Night and helping get it out there to as many people as possible, as many of your friends, so that I can, you know, when I do have to take a day off and I have to start saying, okay, I can't work every day, I'd rather it be from one of my bar shifts than from Scum movie night. So if we can get this just over a little bit of, we're almost there more or less, where I can start saying this really justifies me keeping this going. And if I could keep doing that, that would be fucking amazing. So just so, you know, the more you guys, the biggest way you can support, not just by tipping and merch, but really the biggest way you can support is just spreading the word to as many people. Because, you know, that let them do the tipping, let them do the buying the t-shirts. Of course I love it when everybody gets a new t-shirt or something. And by the way, Ryan, this I apologize shirt with your face on it, do not buy that, because I am buying that for you for your birthday. Let me know what size shirt you wear. Because I'm definitely gonna buy that for you. But anyways, if for some reason, you know, you feel inclined, I always appreciate the tips, always appreciate people buying t-shirts. I'm gonna have, I love the Witches and Plants shirt. I'm gonna hopefully actually have Samsung and iPhone cases soon. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to have cases for my phone, which is a Google Pixel, but we shall see. So anyways, I think I've blathered on enough, but like I said, if you know, other people can, you know, get the support going, that's even bigger. So, and I appreciate everybody who always shares the event on Facebook every week, everybody who makes sure that the knowledge gets out there. So, Ryan, I might ask you one more time, just to remind me, but I think I got it in my stupid little brain. Let us begin the party. Interesting that the sound effect isn't working. Okay, so. This is the man with the golden arm. Oh yeah, I'm not allowed to say stupid anymore. Annie gets severely triggered when I do that. And like I said, I am a little bit under the weather, so if I make some weird noises with my nose, I apologize. It does feel like a Pink Panther ripoff, doesn't it? At least I was trying to place what it was. It's definitely Pink Panther, it feels like. I would love to watch some Pink Panther movies on this channel, but I don't think any of them are actually in the public domain. We're gonna turn this down just slightly. There we go. You guys let me know if the volume of everything, if my voice is too loud. Radishes, is that the trick, Neil? I'll have to drop by a certain store and pick some up, I suppose, then. Also, there's been a couple of changes to the stream. Little things, like we were talking about trying to have the chat stay up on screen longer, so that should be happening down below. Also, the opacity of the box that's sort of helping make the chat readable is a little bit less, so you can see through it a little bit better. The webcam is actually a little smaller, kind of split the difference here, so you guys let me know if this is looking better. We could always take the webcam all the way in so that it kind of ends, let me see if I can do this, so it ends like right, God, this is hard to do, like right around here.
Hi, Frankie.
You know, so get a little bit more. So wait a second, are they calling him Frankie in this movie, like Frank Sinatra? Like, that's kind of odd. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just easier that way. Well, we shall see how this movie progresses. Hey Ray, how's it going? Yeah, so everybody who doesn't know, me and Ray both work at Harry's Banana Farm together, and the way it works is if I'm working, that means Ray's off and vice versa.
First drink of the day.
Nothing like the first drink of the day, Ray.
Drink up, enjoy it. Hey, what's he doing, what, huh? Hey, they tell me you're some dancer. Well, how about another dance anyway?
Cheers to you, Ray.
No?
Welcome back. Back to the farm. Miss you. Yo, what's up, Jackie Daggers? Haven't missed anything yet. Just Frank Sinatra being Bay. This is a 8% pumpkin beer, so if I start saying ridiculous shit, that would be why.
What's the big idea? Frankie!
Gaetano, we're actually trying to figure out how Ray could stream this at Harry's.
You all right? You know,
The monkey's gone.
let me look at you. Let me look at you. Yeah. Not even a postie card.
You can't read anyway.
Well, you could have drawn pictures.
Hey, you goofy punk. How's the lost dog business?
Yeah. As soon as they see me hanging around, people start locking up their mutts. I tell you, folks just don't have that trust in their fellow man anymore. You know what I mean? Hey, Yantic, look who's out. Frankie. You all right? Clean?
Yep.
Lucas is working on it? Okay, cool.
Buy me a drink.
Sure. Look what the cat dragged in.
Honey, you're gone so long I thought maybe you was made warden.
Hey, you're looking good, dealer.
Put on 6 pounds.
Wow, 6 pounds. He's gone so long I thought maybe he's made warden. How was it down there, Frankie?
Greatest place you ever see, Nancy.
He means Lexington.
I'm telling you. Ball games, great food. I even learned how to play the drums.
You make it sound as if I missed something by not going to jail years ago. It's a prison, no?
More hospital kind. Let me show you something.
Federal pens is always best. Ask anybody.
Well, I know. He's gone so long I think he's made warden.
I'm trying to follow the plot here, so I'm doing a little bit less shit talking than I normally
The
do.
guys give me 'em up there in the band.
They let you have a band.
Yeah, I was in it. And they chipped in and bought me these when I left.
Wow.
Long time dealer. I wasn't there bad, huh?
That is one seriously perverted bitch.
It was all right.
6 months.
Oh, Artie, thank you for tipping me. I really appreciate it. Artie is my favorite dog. Thank you, Annie.
Oh, thanks, Louis.
You broke? No, ain't you being stupid? It's for free.
So let's see
I
what's
don't need
going
it
on
at all.
here.
I kicked it.
Okay, he was in prison. Thank you, Gaetano.
Kicked it. One of that.
I mean it.
Sure.
Did he kick what I think he kicked? Or am I just imposing too much onto this movie?
Don't start up with that peddler again.
Oh, this is a cute little puppy.
I'd rather chop my arm off before I let him touch it. It's Dr. Lennox who took care of me down at the hospital. Real good guy. He told me at least 10 times. He said, Frankie, when you get out of here, you take even one fix, you're hooked again.
One fix
about
of
me,
what
boy.
was it?
Let's get
Definitely
out of
not bourbon. He's still drinking bourbon. Just like
Take
Ray
care of that
Carbone.
asset for me. I got a customer coming to get it.
Okay, Sparrow.
No dogs allowed at Harry's anymore, though.
Don't let him give you no gas.
Him? I ain't gonna be around here long enough to let him bother me. I'm gonna get me a job in a big name band.
You're kidding.
No
What do you think
snorting,
I'm strapping my
Daddy-o.
wrist for, buddy-o? Guy teaches me drumming
It
down there.
does look
says
like
that
an
I'm a
Oscar,
match.
doesn't it, Berto?
Can't miss, he says. Arms made of pure gold.
You mean a job wanging these drums?
I got everything planned, too. Gonna call myself Jack Duval.
Annie, I think everything is allowed at Harry's until we say it isn't. It's easier to list the things that aren't allowed.
Wow.
Traveling around
Small
the country,
list.
high-type nightclubs. How's that sound to you, punk?
When is it gonna be? When?
Right away, today. I'm the kind of guy, boy, when I move, watch my smoke. But I'm gonna need some good clothes, though.
Oh, well, you go on up. I'm gonna find you some.
I love that Ryan is now the
Size
new,
39,
like,
yeah.
39.
Stripes.
let's just have Ryan fix this problem for us. Let's just tell Ryan what to do. Whoa, that is an annoying, terrible sound.
You stop that noise! You and husband, or I throw you both out! You hear?
I'll make all the noise I want.
Who is landlord? Me! You do like I say!
Your mother's icebox, I do like you say. Frankie Machine. Oh, you look great. How you feeling, Frankie?
Fine, just fine. Hi, landlord.
Mad! She and husband fight all the time. Holler, throw things.
Nothing changes.
This is respectable house, and I am respectable man.
Respectable
Jesus, that is crazy. The shrieking. If Lucas is working on trying to get this onto the TV at Harry's, that probably means that Lou is there too. So I might as well say hello. Hello, Lucas. Hello, Lou. Ray, Anne. Ray, do you know if Anne's watching? I promoted her shirt earlier, but I'd love to get a link so that to Eddie Ann Scissorhands, whatever she's doing. Yeah, drugs never named, heroin strongly implied. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, let's have an eyebrows check. Looks like she's got some pretty good eyebrows. Long hair. Oh, man.
I'm so lonely, Frankie, without you.
Whoa.
I'm so lonely.
It's like she hasn't seen a human being.
Let me look at you.
Annie, I will ban you from the fucking chat.
Ah, you look fine, Josh.
Oh, God.
The cold are gone.
Yeah, you look real good.
For those of you that don't know, there was a controversy surrounding the banana on the front of Harry's Banana Farm. Me and Lou took it down. And it was even in the newspaper, a picture of us taking it down, but people started a rumor that it had been stolen. And I had a very miserable day as my phone went off constantly all day. And then I got into a fight with the woman who started the
I got
rumor.
the cake by the bakery, but the sign I made.
Eyebrow check is definitely a thing, Justine, for sure.
It's like a real party or something. Real nice, Ash.
How are you, Frankie?
I'm clean.
Sure.
I kicked it for keeps.
Did it hurt?
I'm sorry, I've been shit talking. What's her name? Do we know her name yet?
Oh, they treated me fine.
Lucas got it on. That's
Dr.
awesome.
Lennox, he was real good to me.
Nicely done, Lucas.
Thank you.
Oh, she's in a wheelchair.
Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you, Zosh. What kind of silly question is that?
So,
Of course I missed you.
Zaz? How does she say it? How does she say it? Okay, so we don't know the drug, but it's pretty much...
Oh,
Yeah, it's you, Jackie. Wheelchair Bay.
Oh, it's an exquisite thing.
you like it? I made it myself, out of cigarette wrappers.
Just an exquisite thing is all. You made it?
Yeah.
Did we catch how long he was in jail for?
Is to keep yourself busy doing things you enjoy.
Sorry.
Like, for instance, I wanted to learn to drum. And
Usually I'm
music.
more on top of it than tonight,
Dr. Lennox got him to
but here
help
we
me do
are.
it. During the day, I was kept busy enough, but sometimes at night...
By the way, what's the verdict on the eyebrows?
My mind off the craving. I made that.
There's something important I gotta tell you.
Cheers.
What?
I forget right now.
A whistle?
Oh, I was scared sometimes being alone. So Vi got it for me. I should blow for her when I wanted to. Go on, you were telling me.
Oh, well, the first thing you do when you get there, you talk to a doctor for about 2 hours.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what I had to tell you. Vi took me to this movie, and the girl's kid brother had a friend in it. Now, who do you think he looked like?
Who?
You. Oh, it's a good movie.
Agreed, Nikki. I think they're a little too spermicidal for my taste.
For the cake, too.
I don't like it when you get too much of a bump
Schweika didn't kick
towards
in
the tear duct.
Well, he was supposed to.
You know, those sperm
His
brows.
joint they raided, not mine. I was just a dealer.
I agree, Justine. They're just
I
not
kept my mouth
quite,
shut and took the rap.
not quite what they could have been. But her soul is good. Although I'm worried she's a little codependent with a heroin addict.
See, Vi had to kick in for me sometimes.
I mean, she's like
She took good care of
deeply
you?
pair bonded.
That's fun
She's
with
like my cat in the quarantine.
Not like when you're here.
You know, just like attached at the hip because he's gotten all the time with me.
She don't massage like you when they hurt.
Lowbrow,
What do
sperm
they say by
brows.
the clinic, Josh?
Can she walk?
I stopped going by that.
I don't know about that, Berto. She looks pretty not walky.
You gotta start the clinic again. You gotta get well.
Vi dreamed of this new doctor around the corner. He cured me. I'd have gone to him already, but he ain't free like the clinic. But now you're back making money again by Schwiefka. I'll go.
I finished with Schwiefka. I don't deal for him no more.
But you always deal. You're a dealer. You're the best dealer in the business.
Wow.
I'm a drummer now.
Don't make jokes, Frankie. I never know when you're making
I hate to
jokes.
say it to anybody who,
Listen.
anybody who thinks you're going to make more money as a musician than a drug dealer, it's got a rude awakening
I told him my
coming for
whole
them.
life story. From when I was born almost. And about you and me. But he told me that if I lived when I got out, like I lived before I went in there, chances are I would be hooked again in no time. So that's why I want to get with a band.
Hey, Anonymous, thank you so much for buying a Vulture Culture hoodie. I appreciate it. Thank you.
How's that?
Oh, a card dealer, not a drug dealer. Okay.
What to tell him
So,
about
Ryan, a
me?
card dealer like at a casino, like a poker card dealer? Am I understanding that correctly?
And he said getting with a band was a good way to go at it.
Okay, I'm going to turn it up a little. I feel like
He even
I'm...
gave me the name of a guy in town right here to get a job.
That's nice. I mean, if this man with a job ever heard of this great doctor, most times these things
Oh,
just don't
this is
come
kind
true.
of less interesting.
I got this.
What is it?
It's a letter from the doc. I think I'll go call him now.
Now, let's talk about it tomorrow.
I'll be right up, Zosh.
You ain't even tasted the cake.
Zox?
It'll only be a minute. I'll be right up.
No, Frankie. First,
Ryan, I'm so stupid. Help me out here.
nice.
Annie knows I'm stupid now. I'm allowed to call myself stupid. What? Yeah, way too much sperm brow. Also,
Hey, you coming,
they looked a
baby?
little like,
Yeah, I'm coming.
little off. So Ryan, help me out. What's a card dealer?
Hey, Molly.
Like, I know it sounds so silly not to know the answer there, but Zosh. Zosh is the girlfriend. Okay, it's
I want to
Zosh.
talk to Mr. Harry Lane, please.
What an interesting name. Was that
How about it,
common?
huh?
Machine.
In the
Frankie
60s?
Machine.
That
Yeah, I
a
got a letter
thing?
of introduction for him from Dr. Lennox. Yeah.
Well, hello.
Dr.
That's an
Martin.
arch.
How you been, Molly?
All right.
Come on, baby, let's go.
That's
Yeah.
a thin, thin eyebrow. The big arch.
When he was away.
Mr. Lane? I got a letter for you, yeah.
Come on, what do you say, kid?
This afternoon, huh? Well, gee, I sure do appreciate it, Mr. Lane. Thank you so much. Okay. Goodbye.
Frankie, a new thing by Brack's department store. No sales girls. You just help yourself.
So how many people think that that's going to be a problem later? Because you've got the hot girl with the arched
You
eyebrows,
have material.
and then you've got the one that the sweet girl with the
Right, huh?
unimpressive eyebrows. You think how that's going to work out?
Frankie,
I got the drumming job.
I'm ready.
When
Wow.
I move like a street punk.
Like a street punk. I love her long hair
All
though.
right, Zosh?
Zosh. Love the high pants.
Me all of a sudden.
I just want to know if it looks all right, Zosh.
My name ain't Zosh, it's Sophia.
Oh, it's Sophia.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Except how would you feel if your spine was hurting?
Why don't you say so?
On account of your first day back, I just didn't want you should worry.
Don't be like that, Zosh. Is it bad?
Well, maybe the new doctor do me some good, huh?
We'll go see him when I get back.
Take me now, Frankie.
Zosh, I got this appointment. You know how much it means to me. We'll go as soon as I get back.
Please, Frankie.
I'll hurry.
Frankie, well, give me a little more massage then first, huh?
Ah, okay, Ryan, that makes sense. Thank you very much for the info. You're so fucking
Oh, please, Frankie.
useful for
I'll get
info.
your dog, too. How's that, huh? Get a dog, will you?
I'll give the matter my
So what is it?
personal
Is she-
attention. Just have confidence
He's
in
too
the man.
he's too Johnny on the ball with this whole drummer thing. She wanted to spend more time with him? Is that what's going on? That's what it seems like.
Frankie.
Oh.
Frankie? Wait.
Poor Sophie.
Wait, Frankie.
Yeah, fuck him. Oh, she's got the whistle. It's like the, what do they call that? It says a security whistle. Like, makes you feel okay. Oh! She can walk. Berto was right.
Can't be two places at once. What could I do?
Yeah, she just don't realize.
Oh, shut up, punk. You just don't realize. How would you like to be nailed to a chair?
Beer. Shut up, punk. How would you like to be nailed to a chair?
Frankie, how are ya? Well, it didn't do you no harm, did it, Frankie? Oh, you look good.
That's right, Schwiefka. It was a real country club.
They give you this when they let you out?
Give him nothing. I borrow by Brax.
You know, I'd come soon as I hear you're out. I figured he's worried about getting his job again. Tell him don't worry. Schwiefka don't forget so quick. Job's waiting.
You need a dealer, you say?
Need? No. I've been dealing myself, and man, I built up a game like nobody's business. I got a great following. The player's bigger than ever.
Oh,
I hear you wasn't doing
stupid
so good.
me.
From who? When I say great, I don't mean a lot. A few, but loaded.
So what do you want me for?
Like I'm telling you, I take care of my friends.
Can I polish your halo, Schwiefka? Only a quarter.
Knock it off, punk. Look, I've been doing all right, but I don't say that the customers like me better than they like you. The dealer makes the house. I know that. What do you say?
No.
You're dealing for some other joint.
I ain't
Wow.
dealing for nobody. I ain't dealing for nobody no more.
Is that the way you repay me? Didn't I send money to Zosh? Yeah, I've gone and told all my friends that you'll be working for me again. What am I supposed to do?
As far as I'm concerned, you can go back to matching pennies with school kids.
Good one, Frankie.
Antec.
Who is he?
Drunkie? His name's Johnny something. He's houseman for Gubachek's pool room.
Is that a thing with him?
They see each other. You want to meet him?
So long, Antec.
See you, Frankie.
He's paying attention to some new ladies.
Hey, you! Get in, dealer. Who, me? What for? You too, punk. I didn't do
Whoa.
nothing. Now, wait a minute, Parker. Listen. I'm on my way to get a job. It's important to me. Kid. You can pick me up some other time. I just need an hour. Be a good guy, will you? Shut up.
This is how you get shot. Oh, that's nice he sits next to him, though. It's kind of plugged. It was back in the day when you're a criminal, they put you in the front
Are
seat.
you looking to get sued for libel or something? I could sue you right now.
You're looking good, dealer. Real good. When they let you out? Monday they let me out. What's the charge, Parker?
Shoplifting, but Brax. This suit,
Who told you a thing like that?
little bird.
Little bird with a cigar.
Schwiefka.
That all you could stay out of trouble. 2 days. Dealer. Listen, Benton, I got a chance for a job playing with a band. Honest, if you don't believe me, call the guy on the phone. He'll tell you. Well, just give me a half hour, please.
Sure, you can wear my badge, too.
Book him and hold it. All I need's a half hour. Give me a break, will you?
I'm really interested to
I
see how
don't
this
make the
one
rules,
progresses. Where we end up with this one. I like Frank Sinatra as an actor, actually. I mean, he did such an amazing job in Suddenly, so it's going to be...
I'm incapable.
I'm trying to talk a little bit less in this one than I normally do, just to, like, let the setup,
Goofy to be locked up. To Nick.
let it happen.
I got a complaint to make.
Let go to
Hey,
Nick.
how's it going, Kalina? How you doing,
Hey,
babe?
you. I'm talking to you.
How's your quarantine?
Oh, the old silent treatment, huh? All right, let's have your number, fella. I'll show you can't give me the business. Your goose is cooked, copper.
I would love to be able to get the chat to stay up the full time. I actually edited it so that the chat will stay up longer, but it still looks like it could be... I put it to a maximum length.
Frankie, you got a cigarette?
It would be great if I could have it just up all the time. Or if nothing else, maybe
Do a
just
cigarette
towards the
trick?
top.
You know, just to break the dirty monotony.
The dirty monotony. That was so slick.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Dealer.
Oh. Are you serious? Are you serious that this is how it's going to happen? That they're going to let that guy get him out of jail?
Dealer. I come running as soon as I heard. You want I should get you out, dealer?
You think?
The store will drop the charges. But $37 a lot of dough. I
37
know you'd pay me
bucks.
back.
You think?
It'd be different if you was dealing for me. If you want a deal from me, I can get you out.
Dirty, lousy stool pigeon.
I don't know what you mean. Just trying to do you a favor. Yes or no?
Talk about a racket.
Okay.
Yes, Jackie. The audio pops and white noise and the crackle
Whip dog.
and the
Scared of
hiss
you, Frankie.
and a little of the wow and flutter. It's just there's something so amazing about the texture, audio texture to these old flicks.
I was the guy picked the fly spots out of the black pepper.
Holy shit. That was me working my first shift back at Harry's. Yeah, the hiss is amazing.
Can you give me a fix? Can you give me a fix? Can you give me a fix? I want a fix. I want a fix. Give me a fix. Give me a fix. I want a fix.
Someone's gonna get lobotomized. Oh dear, oh dear.
Jack's check. Bullets say a buck. Big AC.
So,
and here we go down.
how long do you think it's gonna be
next
that Frank Sinatra can
Man with a
stick to
hammer
his
bucks a buck. Jack calls.
his principles?
Bucket of paint all red.
Coffee.
Doesn't mean a thing if you haven't got the king. Winner every hand. You bet more, you get more. Flip me half, make me laugh.
Wait, is this a flashback?
You still take tips, dealer? Or don't they pay so good in the music game? What happened to that big job you had lined up? You stink out the joint? Give us a fresh deck.
I decide when we need a fresh steak at this table.
Hey, Louie, borrow me a $30.
You're back on the door, lame brain.
I take orders only
I
from
think you're
Frankie.
right, Andy. I think it went forward. It's hard to say though.
Muscler, I'm legit compared to some. Ain't no 14-year-old junkies waiting around to see me.
So, whoa.
You want to die? And here we go, down and dirty.
It does seem like we jumped
Hey.
forward.
I'll deal the next one down. Sorry.
What's it a sign of when a dealer's hands begin to shake?
Sweet could take the slap for a while, will you?
Ooh.
All right, man, new deal. Okay, man, here we go, down and dirty. Ace.
Yeah, he caved. What's going on with him though? Is he starting to get like being back in the lifestyle? He's starting to get that urge for that heroin. Oh yeah. Jackie, that's our good friend Ryan Shelf,
You know what's
which was his
eating at
birthday yesterday.
you? You shot off the mouth about kicking it for keeps. So now you're ashamed of even thinking, well, what you think?
He's wearing these
Is
purple
that right?
sunglasses.
You know I don't talk about my customers, so who'll be the wiser? Why fight a dealer? For who? For what? Come over my place. What do you say?
Why fight a dealer? Man, this is a very Faustian story, isn't it? It's like
I'll be around.
he really came out of jail being like, I'm determined to be a good man. I'm gonna fucking not do heroin anymore. I'm not gonna get out of the criminal lifestyle. I'm gonna take care of my girlfriend in the wheelchair. And then just life happened in such a way that forced him right back in. Really, Neil? That's hilarious. But I guess that's the nature of the whole business, right? I do not know what Golden Arm is a reference to. My guess was if he's oh, we got some burlesque dancers. What's up, Justine? Holy shit. Speaking of which, everybody should get tickets to Bad Witch Burlesque's Creature feature, which is coming up. I have my RIP behind the scenes tickets. Maybe Justine can post in the chat.
Yeah, and I just passed it by and I thought I'd come in and have a drink.
Oh, I've been here a while.
But yes, those ladies look quite fancy.
Small cut of the game, usual kind of the drink.
Club Safari.
You got all night, Jack. Right. Have some.
Right.
2 doubles.
You didn't have to do that, Frankie.
No reason you should go losing money by wasting your time talking to me.
You know I know.
That's what I thought, Gaetano.
I've been hoping you'd come see me.
Oh, is this like an old girlfriend or something?
Sure. So busy, you know.
It's hoping to come see me. Oof. Yeah, he's got plenty of money now,
Let's do
right?
it, Mario.
Mario. I ain't heard that since you went away.
Now that's some fucking smoky-eyed makeup. Thank you, Justine.
You're looking good, Frankie.
Feel good.
You tell me you're going to be a drummer now.
Yeah. I got an appointment with a man tomorrow.
Oh, that's swell.
Probably
Mighty
I won't get
swell.
the job, though.
Sure you will.
Probably I don't play good enough.
Yes, I'm excited for the spooky show too, Justine. And like I always say, Lashes Lane does an amazing job putting the show together, and all of the ladies who are involved in it
Maybe I'd take
are they just do a great job, every one of them. So
Dr. Val. Yeah, that's real class.
It is, ain't it?
What's a swell name? Just fits you, Frank.
This guy I'm going to see tomorrow, he books all the big bands. I get in with him.
although I do want to talk about the makeup, I'm actually most interested by the hairstyle. Isn't it interesting for this era to have hair that short? But it's not exactly flapper hair, is it? I don't know enough about the era, but you can see the girls in the background have nice long hair, you know, fancy, whatever. Could be fake. She's got the moves back there. Holy shit. I'm getting shook as fuck. I know if Ray's watching this at Harry's, he's getting shook too.
I need somebody too.
Sorry, Ann. Don't say it, Ray.
Somebody. But you can do better than him.
Can I, Frankie?
But you could do better than him. Oof.
Molly, I thought a lot about you while I was away. About you and me and Zosh. How it would never work out between you and me as long as she was upstairs sitting in that chair. It'd be different if she didn't love me and she wasn't so helpless. You can't make a fool of somebody who loves you and they're so helpless.
Oof.
That is one seriously perverted bitch.
That's why I ain't coming around no more. You understand?
Sure, I understand.
Ooh, that's a scandalous shoulder rub.
You're a good girl, Molly.
She's a bad girl.
Real good.
With a badass cheekbones. Smoky eyes. You know what that means? It means evil. Stay away. Poor Zosh is sitting at home watching this YouTube video, watching her man try to cheat on her, and then she tips $6.66 to me. Thank you very much, Zosh, for hooking it up.
You're not the first to come to me with a letter from Dr. Lennox. I've taken care of a lot of you people.
The doc, he told me.
I like
You
doing it,
people.
understand, so don't feel that this is charity or anything like that. Now, have you played professionally before?
But thank you very much, Zosh.
I see.
Slash, I'm guessing, Jackie Daggers.
I mean, I know some band leaders who might have an opening, but they'd have to be sure that you could play.
Oh, sure.
All right, then. There's only one thing, Frankie.
Zosh is upset.
A good many people like yourself, well, they mean well, but they're weak. They let me down. I mean, I go to all this trouble, vouch for them, and they go back on the habit. It makes me look bad.
Back on the habit.
Honest.
All right, I'm telling you this because, well, once a man lets me down, I'm done with him. He comes back on his knees. And don't think that some of them haven't.
Interesting cinematography, how the camera swings to get a single shot of just him and then back, and then swings and then back to get them both.
Fine.
You wouldn't
appreciate
see that type of shot in a modern movie, but it's not a bad shot. Weird question, guys. Does the dick monster behind me still look like a dick in 1080p?
Huh?
I've always assumed some of it had to do with the resolution blurring.
Tell me, it ain't my fault he don't phone.
Oh, he's giving her a little leg
Just
rub.
don't hold your breath till you hear from that guy, that's what I said. He told you noon, here it is almost 6 o'clock already, so
It does? Fuck. Okay.
Honest, I'm surprised at you.
Oh my god.
All right.
Whoops. A big floppy cock.
You should eat your heart out. Forget the whole thing.
Bigger on TV. Great. Okay.
He's got nothing better to do than worry about you. You think he don't sleep nights on a kind of fancy machine? Bet he don't get no heart.
It's just funny. I've mentioned this before, but when you see it here, it really does look like a dick. But when you look at the painting, like if you're in the room right now, you don't see it at all. It looks, you see the monster, you don't really see but there's something about the way that the white pops via the camera lens that you really get this BDE. Because you can't really see the monster's head here. Or there's another monster it's like holding on to, it's sort of strangling. I'm trying to move my head. So there's another one there, and then there's one up here. And you really don't see any of that, you just get the dick. Oh well. I should pay attention to the movie. The plot is progressing.
Little lady. See, the doc asks how I feel it.
Ah, well, then you feel fine and at once to hurry.
What is this?
It happens, friends, to be an electric blood revoicer and spine manipulator. It helps to revoice the blood.
What's the gimmick?
Gimmick. It happens,
It's definitely a subconscious thing based on the group's collective thoughts.
Hydrology, psychology, and divine healing. What is the socket?
Whoopsie, sorry.
Cold hands. Poor circulation. Eat lots of hot things. Chili, peppers, hot sauces.
Is it really that bad, Jackie? Okay, I accept it.
Now lean forward.
The phallus.
And we'll vibrate the vertebrae.
Look at this sham doctor.
That's like I am.
He's gonna vibrate the vertebrae.
Oh, I can see that. The ligamentitis in the vertebrae is locked together.
In a car accident, it was hurt. 3 years ago, May 11th. Maybe you read about it in the papers, huh? This is the car it happened in.
By Scrapbook of Fatal Accidents.
I was the one driving the car, and he was drunk.
Drunk, eh?
Accidents? Accident?
Me up good so I can't walk no more, dance no more, nothing. And he married me right here in the hospital chapel.
Gosh.
The Chair for Revenge. Frankie had a bad car accident with her.
Feeling a little better?
What a creepy fuck.
Much better.
Yeah, they had a bad car accident, but... but I don't get the revenge part, Neil. You're not spoiling me, are you? If it's a spoiler, I don't want to hear it, but if it's just something I've missed so far, then absolutely explain it to me. Explain it to the stupid host. What is with this dude and all the great dogs? Holy shit.
Retrieve it.
What is that? Is that a beagle?
Hey, I'll show you. Come on, beauty.
No, is it a Russell Terrier? Jackie Daggers, is that a Russell Terrier? Or what do you call that dog? Any of you, do you know what they call that dog? It can bring a beer bottle.
Squirrels in the park are shaking a dirty peanuts at him, you know what I mean?
I need it.
He's trained to
He's thinking about heroin.
And they're getting kind of rare in Chicago on account of the climate's changing, you know what I mean?
It is a Jack
So
Russell
he's
Terrier.
just
Fuck
hanging
yeah.
around waiting for the
I don't
climate
know.
to
I
change
feel
back
like he's a dog
Got a
dealer.
real fighting heart.
You know, like he's hanging around and he's got a couple of little puppers at any moment. And someone who might need a little something. He's got it. You need a little JRT. You need a little Labrador.
Not go with you.
No.
Need yourself a little Cocker Spaniel. I got you. Don't say it, Ray.
In a minute, dealer.
Interesting. In a minute, dealer. What do we got here? What's going on in here? Ooh. Are those... That's the drugs, right, guys? What's with the climate changing? Oh, I didn't catch that, Jackie. That would be fucking hilarious, though. I think, Ryan, we all need to focus on the dick monster behind me and bring it into being. Yo, what's up, Zach? How's it going? Oh my god, are we gonna watch him shoot fucking heroin? Oh my god. There's the fucking spoon. Holy shit, this is I understand why why it was so controversial for drug use. Because, I mean, for this age to actually be showing this is intense. Holy fuck.
Last time it was 2.
It was more than 6 months ago before he went away. They keep raising the price on me.
Okay, stupid question here. Is this Nikki's friend Zach, or is this Zachy Acid?
Monkey's never dead, dealer.
Oh my god, I should definitely have like an animation of the dick monster moving when I get a tip. That would be even better. Hey, how's it going, Zach? Thanks for making it out. He's gonna hook him up with a fucking... We're going deep. Oh man. This is how I look whenever I take my shoes off after a long shift at work. Just fucking blasted. Yes, my brother. The quest at hands.
You'll die waiting. You ain't climbing up on my back.
1955, extremely controversial,
Never
Neil.
again. I mean it. Sure.
Sure. Wow, this really is a tale of like how a good man gets put in a bad situation and it just falls apart. Like he really tried.
Look, Frankie.
And in no time.
Oh, he's so cute.
At least he's buying dogs.
He's got a thirst like a barfly.
God, she's kind of living the life. You know, she's got a dog and she's drinking beer.
Peace of mind, forget him.
Like, who needs fucking working legs?
Mr. Lane, and the doc doesn't lie.
Doc. Look at me, a doc told you I'd be up and around in no time, and am I?
Have you seen my sticks? See my drumsticks anywhere?
You know what I'm going to get for this little dog? A little raincoat, like for when it rains. Plaid, maybe.
A little plaid raincoat?
Where are my drumsticks, Josh? How'd they get up here?
You liked that, didn't you, Frank?
Josh, I never keep them way up here.
Frankie, all up, didn't you?
Oh, he's starting to suspect that it's like her legs aren't really fucked. Uh-oh.
I put him there. I stood right up, I walked right over, and I put him there, all right?
No kidding.
Maybe Vi, when she was straightening up for me. I don't know. Stop picking on me. Frankie, you can't keep stoning yourself up there. There must be a million drummers play better than you do who can't get jobs. Just remember that.
Oh
you're
my
gonna feel
God.
better.
Yeah, sure I will.
Yeah.
All right, so tip for anybody who's dating a musician. The trick is not to say there's a million of you who are better than you that can't even get a job. That's not going to put the musician in a good mood, because it's true. I know the feeling. I've felt it before. Deep in my...
What's this for, Josh?
What? Oh, Vi. She laid out for groceries. We owe her even more. You got any?
No.
Wow, that's awesome, Ryan. The classic ask for forgiveness instead of for permission. I love it.
Don't you get enough cards by shooting?
But I feel like this movie is a very interesting, like, sort of take
What about my
on
pastime?
What did you say this is for?
it's almost like a morality tale, or like I said, it's very Faustian. Zach, the answer to that question is always Ray Carbone. Ray Carbone hurt
Be a
me.
bloke, Doc, when you can't exercise. Here, pick a
Cheers,
card.
Ray.
Everything's no good for me. I'm only 25 and it's like I'm an old lady already. Is it my
Only
fault I can't
25.
exercise?
Oh, man.
You want to pick a card or don't you want to pick
Oof.
a card?
No, I don't want to pick a card. All I want is just a little,
Little what?
oh, just a little
Dick.
beer, a little fun, a little anything. I can't dance no more, I can't swim, I can't even drink beer. I don't even know what kind they got me.
A whole lady? Sorry, Zach, I went over my pretty little head.
All right, pretend like I ain't here. But you're all the time wishing anyway that I got killed that night.
I don't wish any such thing.
Oh.
If I don't talk, you get mad. If I say anything, you bite my head off. I don't know whether I'm coming or going anymore, Josh.
I told you, it gives me headaches.
Well, I gotta practice sometimes, Josh. The job comes along, I want to be ready.
The job. Take him down to your girlfriend if you gotta practice.
Whoa. She does, Annie.
What?
Take them down and give her the headache.
You know what you're saying, Josh? You know what you're talking about?
Don't give me that innocent look.
I ain't said 2 words to her since I come back.
Liar.
You think I don't know what goes on?
Not 2 words.
I know plenty.
Cut it out, will you, Josh? Cut it out.
Take him down to that tramp if you want to make noise. Go on, take him down to her, why don't you?
All right, I will.
Frankie, I didn't mean...
It's a long drive to right field. It's going, it's gone. It's
I love that goblet she's drinking out of. I don't even know what to make of that scene. That was intense. Look at that motherfucker. That dude's leg work as fuck.
My old man gives me. You know what he likes to do most? Tear the dates off the calendar. Watching him. That's supposed to be my big Saturday night pleasure.
Saturday night pleasure.
Tears off a whole week to once. Bleating like a billy goat.
You know what would fill up that empty spot in your life?
Yeah?
A door. Ask a satisfied customer. Frankly, that door got...
What did he say? A door?
In your life, don't it?
Yeah, big.
I think a vibrator might help.
Now that brings
I wanna
up
see.
first baseman London to bat.
I want to see you.
After the inning. I'll still bet you 6 to 5.
Pitch, and it's a strike. Strike 1. London's getting set again. There's the pitch. London
Do-over.
swings.
Yeah,
And
maybe that is what it is,
ball.
Zach.
Roberts is trying to get it.
Sometimes I
And
can't,
going to the stands.
you know,
He's going to try. It's going to be close.
whenever I'm shit talking, I really can't hear that well. Oh, there's that harlot.
You make out all right with the fellow at the job?
Well, the drumming job? Yeah, fine. Well, not so fine.
Oh, maybe door is saying like dog. Maybe it's just dog.
You promised to call me.
Dog. I made me think about it because Zach has a great New York accent.
How do I rate?
He says coffee.
Maybe he lost your number. Happens. Maybe he's just wishing you'd keep in touch.
You think I was a pest?
Should he? Good drummer, that's something don't turn up every day. Go on, Frankie. Come.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think Frankie...
Come, Frankie.
Come. Frankie, I promise you, you will come. What do you guys think? Do you think... What, Zach, you don't think you have a New York accent? I mean, you have a very neutral accent, but don't pretend you don't say a few words with some New York walk to it. But what do you guys think? Do you think Frankie should be following his dick and just get it over with, or do you think that she should?
Monday morning.
I don't know. He definitely shouldn't be lying. But it's also like if Zosh doesn't make him happy, then who's he kidding? Like you don't want to lie to someone tell them that you love them when you don't, when you're thinking, when you're trying to get inside of this blonde, you
Trying
know?
to find me all week long. Here I was ready to forget the whole thing.
And coffee and walk my dog.
Show you way.
I got an audition with a big band. Me on TV.
Practice a lot, Frank.
Practice. I'll beat those heads to a shred. Only I gotta find a place where. Zosh can't stand the noise.
Oh my God, he is gonna try to practice with his new girlfriend. That's so fucked up.
You suppose maybe I could put the drums in your place and sort of drop in once in a while? Why not? Molly, why not?
Oh, Johnny wouldn't understand.
So what?
Yeah, Annie, there is a little of that energy, isn't it? You know? It isn't to say that, like... I'm gonna shut up.
What I've done to him. I'm all he has in the world. Don't want to hurt him.
Molly, for crying out loud.
Oh, you don't know, Frankie. A fella like him... Sometimes when we're alone...
What does he do, cry? He's a lush, Molly. He's 100% habitual drunk.
Look, everybody's habitual something. With him, it's liquor is all.
Please, Molly. Molly, oh.
It ain't just that, Frankie. I don't want it to start with each other again. Look, what you said about us not being good, it was the truth. Even before you went away, I tried to... It just doesn't add up. It never did, it never can.
Well, give it a chance. I told you it would one day.
All my life has been one day. On and on and on.
I got drums. I'm headed for a good job. Is that so on and on and on? I make some money, make Zosh well. What's so on and on and on about that?
This scene is so good.
Don't shut me out, Molly. I'm trying.
You want to see me?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Bye. Here. What we owe.
Frankie Vi says, can she trust me? Tell her, Frankie, what an honored hustler I am.
Frankie, I guess maybe you could drop in once in a while.
I mean, just those fucking arch brows. If we're just comparing eyebrows, you can make a judgment call. Ooh, that chin. That chin touch. She's got a little bit of a cleft chin, and it's kind of hot. I don't know why that's hot, for whatever reason. Oh, God, look at these fancy ladies. Look at that motherfucking dress! Molly, shit, that's a lot of shoulder. Fuck! No, leave it down. Yes. Don't say it, right? Yeah, she's got a lot of nose action. BRB cat dinner. Yeah, but I think the thing is that when you're an artist, yeah, the dress is fucked up. Look at that calf. Those heels. Ugh. It's one of those things where when you're an artist, you need someone who can, like, support you, you know? And someone who can want you to go for your dreams. And sometimes, unfortunately, life sort of is at odds with being an artist, as I've found the hard way. That can make relationships really tough because there always comes that point where someone wants more and more and more of you, and you're like, well, I want to be a jazz drummer so that I stay off heroin. And, you gotta pay the rent. That rent pay.
How's that?
Real nice.
Oh my God, she's gonna just fucking get...
That's what I did with Perdido a little while ago.
I'm having feelings, guys. Oh.
I hope the neighbors liked it, too.
I'm very big with the neighbors. They keep banging on the pipes to let me know how much they appreciate it. I won't let it go to my head, though.
Well, keep playing drums. At 5 a.m., you'll see what goes to your head.
Why is her removing that lipstick so fucking hot? I don't know. I've got a crush, I guess.
Tired?
Her game is awesome. Oh, they're gonna chug some milk. That's wholesome. I do feel bad though for
Who
Zosh.
still loan you the money?
Him?
Who did?
Nobody. I'm gonna hop the drums.
Oh, Frankie, no.
What's he eating there? It's just a block of cheese?
Get a job, I'll take an advance and get the drums out again.
Because if it is, that's fucking awesome.
You should have asked Rita.
No, I don't think her robe is sparkling. I think she's just sparkles.
I've been practicing here all night.
White Russian?
I quit the game, Molly.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
It would have hurt you to wait a couple of days, Frank.
I wanted to quit. I'm quitting a couple of things.
Oh my God. Hey, what's up, George? Yes, it's true. I do have a new crush. Every Wednesday. Go through here.
You shouldn't have started again.
This should be.
Who knows why I started in the first place? I guess in the beginning you do it only for kicks.
Guys, help me summarize this movie so far for my boy, ex-cons, aka George.
Well, I took it. And I took it again and again.
Yeah, Zach. There's something about a queso rip that's just really satisfying to watch.
Oh, I was sick. I was so sick. You can't be that sick and live. That's when I knew I was hooked. There was a 40-pound monkey on my back. The only way to get along with a load like that is to keep leaning on a fix. Don't. I'm one of the lucky ones, Mom.
Oh, God, I have a thing for running mascara.
I kicked it, and I'm not taking it to kick it again. I've had my last fix. I mean it, Mom.
Sorry, I hate it when I just start. Like, we get to the part of the stream where I'm just moaning in the microphone.
Bobby Soxes are really going.
I know there's probably a couple of people in chat who don't mind it, but it's still, I think, obnoxious for everybody who just wants to watch a fucking movie without having to hear me make sex noises.
Borrow a job with the orchestra. When I can put enough money together, I can get Zosh into a real good hospital so she can walk and dance again.
So what's going on, George?
And then maybe...
These two are both in romantic relationships with people who need help. She looks like she's just about... Was she just fall asleep sitting up after having 2 sips of a White Russian? AKA, that's my kind of energy. What's going on is his girl, he just got out of jail. He had a heroin problem, and he was a card dealer at illegal gambling, which Ryan had to explain to me. Maybe he can do a better job of that. And he's trying to get his life back on track, but the old ways called him. He kind of got entrapped into, he got put into jail again, and he had to, to get out, he had to accept dealing cards again. And he's trying to be a drummer in a big band. And then he's got a thing for Molly here, who's got superior eyebrows to his girlfriend in the wheelchair. And what everybody's been saying is that she's faking her disability, like what Jen's saying. I can't tell exactly how much of that, how fake it is. Like, she's got a disability, but maybe it's, I don't know. A pinky wipe away the tears is never sexy. That's just weird. Monster Dixon moaning, good stuff. I'm glad you like it, Berto. I'm glad you like it, Kalina. I do need just here for the sex noises. Oh my God, Nikki, that would be amazing. Wow, that's awesome, Neil. That's so interesting. Oh.
Open up.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I know that she stood up. But I thought maybe that, okay, so, this scene right now sort of confirms that she's
All right, where is he?
totally faking.
Frankie, where is he?
But it didn't seem like some people, okay, I'm not going to talk too much shit here. Just trying to fill George in. Can somebody else finish this for me?
Where is he?
Oh, shit, you motherfucker. Misogynist scum fucking.
Was that the game? He eats my bread. 6 years he eats my bread.
He gets put away, I send you money regular. He gets out, I give him his job.
Shut up.
What do you mean, shut up?
Shut up.
Shut up.
You think it was easy talking fellas like Williams and Marquette up to a two-bid game like you?
Louis,
I sold them on Frankie.
Why are we getting excited?
They're fat in the pocket and hungry for action. We finally get a chance to score big. And you lose the deal.
Look, Louis, I swear when Marquette and Williams come, the dealer will be there. Or a player just as good.
There ain't none as good. Why didn't you offer me more money? A piece of the play.
From your end or mine?
What's the difference? Whose end? You expect me to stand here and argue about pennies? Your end.
Yeah, so basically, I think that's pretty much the plot so far.
Look.
Frankie and Molly have a forbidden
Well, how
love.
does it feel?
Well, it feels like...
Anybody, have I missed anything? Is there anything that I missed in the plot there?
I'm a musician.
Where are we going?
I got the
I wanna buy
job. Is
you
she wearing a bra or what? Because it kind of just looks like she's not wearing a fucking
How about one of
bra.
those in green?
Ah, Frankie,
It's a
Maybe a
Chrysler.
color TV set. They're pretty.
go on.
A color TV set.
Look at this production. And only for cooking.
Oh, that's a Madonna bra? Okay. I trust you,
Boy.
Lisa.
It's goofy, huh?
Pretty, huh?
It's
I wonder what
goofy,
he has for
huh?
living.
Him?
Oh, must make a nice dollar. Look the way he dresses her. Kitchen like that.
I notice he don't help her none, though. I bet he never even married the girl. Look at that. She ain't even wearing a ring on her finger.
I did, Berto.
Takes it off when she cooks, maybe. And he's tired after a hard day's work.
All right, so let him sit there, but at least he could talk to her once in a while. Doesn't have to sit there with his nose buried in a magazine. I would talk to her.
What would you say?
Well, I'd say, how you been? How did it go today? What's for supper?
Steak. Steak's for supper, and everything went fine today.
Steak? Good. Now, how about you and me stepping out tonight after we eat?
Why don't we just stay home? Turn on some music.
Yeah. I like that better. We'll just stay home and turn on some music. I wish it was Monday already.
Oh, that felt good.
Hi, Josh.
Where you been? Schwiezko was here. He said
Hanging out with my favorite lady.
Look, I play, I'm hired.
Frankie, why you gotta quit dealing, Frankie? How are we gonna live with no money coming in?
It'll start coming in Monday.
But suppose they call this great tryout off. You can't tell me it's a sure thing, can you? All right, deal for Schwiezko like always. Forget this great job.
I quit dealing, Josh. I can't take the chance, don't you understand? If the joint gets raided and I get picked up again, Mr. Lane would be through with me. And then how would I play with a band?
How you gonna play if Schwiezko gets your arms broke?
Go on.
Yeah, right here he said it. And he wanted to slap me around, too. Why can't it be like always?
Oh God, I have like conflicted feelings. It's like, because I feel bad for Zosh, but then I also feel like Zosh is sort of like a... Oh, I know the kitty doesn't want to take the meds. Feels deeply. Mako hated taking his medicine until I got those Greenies pill pockets, and now he doesn't realize he's taking his medicine. He thinks he's really smart, but he's not smart enough to know that.
You miserable piece of humanity.
I got a right to quit if I want.
Marquette and Williams are coming tomorrow. Don't you realize the significance?
Leave me alone.
I'll leave you alone. In the alley with the cats looking.
That's enough, Schwiezko. You want a deal? You don't want a deal.
What are you talking about all of a sudden?
Yes, I agree, Jackie.
He's no slave. You can't force him, so what's the use?
You
You had the best of him all these years. Don't be a pig. He ain't interested.
Amazing. Yeah, the music is great in this.
All right. Marquette and Williams. Never heard of them. Money? Something to blow your nose on. I wash my hands.
What is that he just grabbed? They slapped on it. Is that an egg? I'm so
Well, you
stupid.
can't blame him so much. Letting the big ones get away on account of the best dealer in the business ain't working for you no more. That ain't easy to swallow. You're the best, all right.
You're a squeeze player, Louis.
Been tried on you before.
Nah, I'm new around here. Are we really asking so much, dealer? One night.
I'd like to be
You help us make a bundle. We'll spread a little of that old sunshine around. Couldn't you use a couple of hundred? Maybe 250? Huh? 250 pays a lot of doctor bills, dealer.
Tomorrow, huh?
Frankie, let him make up his mind.
Okay.
They're slick. Slick.
One night. Win or lose, sun up, I case the deck.
Sure, you're the dealer. What a load off. Now I can sleep. Take care of that arm.
The character, huh? Were you jacking up the price just now, or do you really have this music job?
If they like what they hear.
Chancy, huh?
I don't know if you should have said that.
So what are we waiting for?
Don't talk about it. It's tough enough.
I know. I put down a craving once. No. Candy, sweets. I used to be eating it all the time. Got examined for the Army. They said, you got sugar in your blood, fam. You got to give up sweets forever. It's goodbye, Charlie. I had to give up candy.
My gums bleed for you. It's awful.
It was. That unfinished feeling you got all the time. Well, I don't have to tell you.
So don't.
I mean, you got this one thing on the mind all the time. Can't stop thinking about it.
You're just a mine of information, ain't you?
You know what I did? I said to myself, okay, off sweets forever. Well, forever can start tomorrow. For once in my life, I'm going to eat all the candy that I can hold. I bought $18.23 worth of candy, lugged it up to my room. All night long, I ate candy. I was sick. I was sweating.
Oh, Ryan, have a great night. Sorry, I missed your message there. Have a wonderful evening. Hey, I had to call it early last night, so love you. Happy birthday. Have a good one, okay? Love you guys.
Good. You know what I mean? Huh?
Agreed, George. Man, they've got his number. They've got him really figured out. Oof. Big oof. The music is so good, too. Oh, look at that dress. Oof.
How's it, Mario?
All right, Frankie, but where you been?
What do you have? Couple of rides?
Couple of
All
rides.
day I was expecting you being to
I
practice.
did see that, Harry's.
I got down there and knock him dead. It's all in the wrist, and I got the touch, Molly. Look at that, steady as a rock. I'll do anything I want it to do. Keep the change, pal.
Thanks.
You got a cigarette, Frankie?
I want them to fall in love. I want Frankie to get off of his bullshit.
You're
Whoa.
on it again, Frankie. Why? Why?
No, listen, Molly.
Why?
Molly.
No,
Beat it.
don't.
Molly, I only want to take a walk.
Molly, listen to me. I can explain
Molly,
it.
I just want to talk.
Will you get out of here?
Stop.
Molly,
Molly,
please.
Please
Will you
don't
let me
hurt
have
him,
it?
will you?
Go away.
Oh, shit.
I'll lose your job. Can't you manage a car? Molly, listen.
Why are they mad at her?
Talk to you.
Don't bug him. I can't stand it no more.
Molly.
I am stressed. Oh my god. It's a little bit of a weak action push right there at the end.
Molly. Molly, will you open the door? Molly? Molly? Let me talk to you, Molly. Molly! Molly, open the door.
Yeah. Molly does not give a fuck. He's back on the drugs.
Molly! Let me... Where you going, Molly? Tell me, where you going, Molly? Let me explain. You'll know why I did it. Molly, listen. Will you...
Good Molly, good golly, Miss Molly, open the fucking door.
Where you going, Molly? Tell me, where you going? No, Molly. Molly.
For someone who was willing to throw her man down in the club, he definitely didn't try to get into that taxi. Jesus Christ, dude. It's time for some heroin, guys.
Don't forget to clean out the gaboon.
I already cleaned it. And say please when you talk to me, or I'll buy a gaboon and go into business for myself. How's that, Frankie?
A gaboon?
Nothing, huh? Well,
I'm reminding you, Schwiefka.
I know, that crack house looks so much better than my real house.
How you feeling, dealer?
Hiya, Schwiefka.
Big night tonight.
It's really interesting to me the way that it's like his role as dealer is like fetishized almost.
yeah?
The place?
I don't know what place you mean, buddy. This is the Endless Belt and Leather Company. You want to buy an Endless Belt?
Right in. We'll just start. How you been? Right, how are you?
Oh, who are these motherfuckers? Cops.
I would know better if I was blind.
Go on, you
Yeah, they're fucking cops. You smell them from a mile away.
You know, Schwiefka? Yeah, glad to have you.
But I think it's interesting how it's like, and Ryan just left, so maybe he would be the person to explain it to me better. But I mean, a dealer just does a job. It's not really something that I feel like he could be the dealer. Someone else could be the dealer. But I guess it's something to do with his personality or whatever, right? That's why he's such a good dealer. I don't know.
Down and dirty.
I do think it's interesting though. It's just a funny way to like sort of think about the way that people. I don't know how to say it exactly. Like, the fact that people, like, it's worth all of the effort that those mob boss type guys are going through.
You know that, boy.
Is Frank in there?
What's the matter?
Gosh, I can't get her to sleep. She and Frankie had an argument, and she's almost out of her mind. Is he in there?
Well, I can't call him now.
Well, I just want to know he's here. I've been bouncing around Clark Street like a pool ball.
He's here. I gotta get back in.
Well, tell him she's worried you get a chance.
Yeah.
3 aces. 2 pairs. Possible straight flush. Aces. 200. I called it 200, now raise it 2. I'll have a look for 400, and the house bumps you 300 more. Up.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I just don't know. You got 3 aces showing. He's got a possible straight flush to the queen showing.
I tell you, he's bluffing.
Think he bluffed me out of a couple tonight? You wouldn't be jerk enough to try it again, would you?
Bet and find out.
Well, bet. I tell you, he's a bluff artist. Call.
I call it.
I think we're seeing now he's good at bluffing.
I know what I'm doing. I'll have a look. And the house bumps you 500 more.
I told you he had it.
Shut up. Will you let me think? It's up to you.
What's the rush, I want to know?
Your bet, 2 pairs.
I heard you. What is this, a force joint or something? A man's got a right to study his hand.
Bet or fold?
Use your head, Sammy. I tell you, he's got it. Don't throw good money after bad. I know what I'm doing.
Holy shit.
What'd you have?
You didn't pay to find out.
Nothing. 2 lousy 9s. You let him trust you out of a full house with a lousy 2 9s?
That would be accurate, George.
Ah, forget it this once, dealer. He paid plenty for it.
Oh, he's made an enemy.
You're good, dealer. Maybe too good.
Nice wad. Hey, I Kiss Freshman, thank you for subscribing.
I'll get some of this smoke out of here.
I wonder, that should have triggered a little thing that said wild ass. I wonder why it didn't. Interesting.
I'm casing the deck. It's daylight. What? Tell him to sit down and deal.
Well, we always break up around now.
One more round. How about my money? Where's that dealer back on the slot?
Frankie, how about it?
Nope. Just give me what's coming to me.
1 more hour, huh?
I'll deal.
You? We want to play machine.
Oh, you think I can't show you a thing or two, huh? Sit down. We'll get going.
How about my
As
dough?
soon as we break.
No.
Give us a chance to count it at least. Go home, you'll get it later.
Okay, ante up. Here we go.
Oh, what, was he gonna lose all the money?
Yeah, 100. Okay, here we go.
Fuck. It's just really interesting how this this movie's progressing. It's a little bit it's a little bit of a slow burn, but I don't mind it. What do you guys think? I think it's kind of it's nice the way it sort of oscillates in and out of kind of like dramatic. Like we have this scene where, you know, his relationship with Molly basically explodes in public, and now we have this scene which is kind of like got some calm music in the background and everything. Like, it's kind of nice the way this movie gives you a little bit of, like, we just can enjoy the city for a second. You know, what life is when you get home from dealing cards at 6 in the morning. Everybody else is getting ready for work, and you're finishing up your night's illegal activities. Yeah, this movie has more emotional fluctuations than Zosh. Yeah, it keeps the interest, I feel. It'll all depend on how it ends, I suppose. I say that a lot, but it doesn't apply to every movie. You know, there's some movies where when you're watching them, you're having a good enough ride where it's like, ah, this is just fine. Like, I don't care how it ends. Like, Vampire was like that. Vampire, where you just... What's going on? Why is the music getting so fucking dramatic? But like, you're just having a good enough ride that it doesn't matter. And Vampire kind of ends pretty terribly. Oh, he's changing his mind. Uh-oh. Wow, this is a great scene. The way this music is so intense.
He's having an apoplexy. But they're doing a sweep in there.
We're getting murdered. You gotta take the slot. I ain't here for dealing. Look, you gotta make it stop, Louis.
No deal, no fix.
Well, give me my money and I'll go see somebody
Can't give
else.
any money now. The house needs every cent.
You owe it to me.
Take me to court.
Please, Louis, you gotta make it stop.
I'll take care of you. Just work a few hours.
I gotta get some sleep. I gotta be fresh tomorrow.
You can work a few hours. Do us a favor. I'll guarantee you'll feel like a week in the country.
Please, Louis, please, now.
Drop dead.
Wait a second.
Drop dead?
Okay.
Louis says you got money for him. Give me. He's waiting. Smell?
That might be
I
what.
know he's waiting.
That's probably it, George. You're probably just way ahead of me on this.
Tells us nothing. Nothing.
Not a penny?
No. Hey, how is it up there?
What a game. Schwiefka's melting away like a dirty candle.
The dealer's losing, huh? What's happened to that golden arm?
Don't worry about the dealer. The game's just going on a day and a half. He'll come through.
Why not with those educated fingers? Now you see it, now you don't.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Frankie runs a clean game. There ain't nothing in the world can make him change that. Ugh.
Ugh. I love those types of sounds.
All right, all right. Well, can you let me have 1,000? How about 500? I know it's Sunday night. I didn't call you up to find what day it is.
House checks to you. Yeah, hold it a minute. Yeah, hold it.
Yes, he did. I don't know if that was an exaggeration or if that's like literally this game's just going. Well, they're showering. So maybe it has been going a day and a half.
I ain't slept in almost 2 days. Just a little while.
Oh my God. He needs cocaine.
Stay with it, dealer. The class is beginning to tell. Just stay with it. I just can't. My head won't work no more.
Louis, I'm running out of guys to call. Lippy, you can't find him.
I'll find him. He's loaded. I'm getting out of here. Just a little longer. While I make a call. And I'll take you over to my place.
Man, he is like enslaved. This is intense.
I'll check to you. Okay,
And these poor fuckers, how much money are they taking from him to make this all worth it? Oh. By the way, guys, added a few more mods. I added Zach, added George, a couple of people. But if you guys hit !tip, it should bring up how you guys can tip. Yep, there it goes. And if you guys do !merch, that'll bring up the link to where people can buy the t-shirts, including the new Witches and Plants shirt.
Raising until we're forced out.
What day is it? Can't you think of anybody we can tap for a few thousand? What day is it? Is it Monday yet?
Lisa, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. And thank you very much for the generous tip. I appreciate you. Have a great night. I'll see you for next Scum movie.
The next big part, they try to force you out with a raising. You gotta stay with him. Squeaker don't let me. He keeps nudging me to fall. That's because he ain't sure you'll win. You can't be sure. There's a way you can be sure, all right. You can do anything you want with those cards. Oh, that's only for fun. I haven't got nerve to do it for real. You want to get out of here, don't you? What? You want to get to that tryout in good condition, don't you?
Oh, he wants him to do.
Feeling good, well, then make sure. You know what I mean?
Wow, he wants him to cheat. Oh God, it's just like I feel like there's a type of story this follows, but where it's just like he just gets more and more gently nudged to do worse and worse and worse and worse. Now he is doing the sleight of hand, like George is saying, just to try to end the game.
I'm in. 3, King, Jack. King bets it. Call.
And it's you. I was promoting your shirt. Thank you so much for making it for me at the beginning of the video. Oh, I gotta blow my nose, guys.
That's 2. Coming out. Pair of trays, pair of kings, pair of jacks. I'm betting 500. Hussy. Oh. Coming out. 3 trays, kings, jacks, 3 trays. 3 little trays, bet $500. What you?
The bitch slaps.
Take off your black. Nah, take them off. Second party, huh?
Oh my God.
I didn't know. I'll get to you in a second. I didn't know this never happened to me before.
Oh fuck.
I've been running this game. Ask anybody.
But yeah, Ann, I wanted to promo like where your website was or something. I was but Ray's at work, so he wasn't able to answer for me. But where can people order shirts from you? How are you doing that? Is it just your Instagram? Or what? And thank you very much for this custom shirt. All right, so that all fell to shit. And this is why they showed the cigarette trick. Yes, Andy. Very clever filmmaking where they show you a scene.
Hey.
Nice. Thank you, Ann. I appreciate it. I was talking about how nice the shirt is. It really is great embroidery.
All right. You'll see.
They really did fucking keep him up for 2 days, so.
Just laughing about it. You should have seen Sweetgood's face when Williams said he'd get to him in a minute. He went white. It was so funny.
Cut it out, you hear?
You was the best sport I knew my whole life.
You hear me? Stay away from me, punk.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, he's ready for a nap. Yes, I will, Jackie. Oh, is he gonna try to not give him the H?
Hurry, quick. I want to get to sleep. Please, wait. Beginning to wear off quick for you, ain't it? You're graduating, student. You're gonna have to step it up. Anything. But please, hurry. All right. Let's see your money. Later. Right now. Trust me this once, will you? No, I don't do that. I'll pay you twice as much later, but I gotta do something right now. Beat it. I'll even push for you, Louis. Hurry. A flippin' junkie always says, please, Louis, please. Please, don't get your dirty hands off.
Holy shit, he was gonna choke Daddy out. Choke heroin Daddy out. Jesus Christ, this movie is just like falling apart. Yes, he is tweaking hard, George. He is fucked.
I gotta be on time.
Oh my god. This is intense. Yeah, Ray, it is intense. And they know how to, like, twist the knife, is how I describe in this movie. Like, every time you think he's just about to kind of get right, like he had that scene, I love that scene where he walks through the neighborhood and it's so nice.
Come on, let's try to really cook it. Mr. Machine.
Mr. Lane.
Okay, can you read music?
Yes.
Look at this
Charlie,
beatnik
let Mr.
fuck.
Machine sit in on this one.
Number 37, it's right in front of you.
You know it, Mr. Machine? Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Machine, the first 4 bars is all you. Come on, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm sorry.
Are you all set? Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Shelley, let's go.
Oh, Frankie. Should have made that deal with the devil. Ugh. God, that scene hurt. That was like the movie Whiplash. Fuck.
Do we have any money? I need some money.
No, what's the matter?
I was around here yesterday, wasn't there? I need some money.
I know, the heartbreak,
What is
Jim.
it, Frankie?
It hurts.
What is it?
I love the dog, though. Do we ever find out if the dog has a name? Oh, look at this motherfucker. Oof. Oh no, is he gonna rough Zosh up? No. Is he gonna just let her get abused by this guy?
You can walk. Since when?
What? What's the angle? What are you and Frankie trying to prove?
Come on, tell me, one hustler to another, huh? Come on, let me in on it. Let me in on it or I'll queer it for you.
It's black tar.
Tell everybody you can walk, you always could. I'll tell them all you can walk, you're a phony.
No, Louis. Louis, no. No, you can't do that. You can't tell anybody. Please, Louis.
Let me
Please,
see.
Louis.
Get your hands off.
What the fuck? Yes, they need better guardrails, for sure. Oh my god. I can't believe Zosh just fucking... Oh. Holy shit, it's right, Ray. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my fucking god. Yes, I am harrowed. Harrowed am I.
Molly.
Miss Daggers.
Molly.
Mrs. Daggers.
Molly.
Holy shit, I can't believe she fucking did that. Ugh. This is so intense.
Ain't that the way it happened? They had a fight. Next thing anyone knew, Louis was falling. Come on, level, Zosh. Don't try to outthink me. You'll only get tangled.
I don't know anything about his fight. I was sleeping all morning right here in this chair.
I'm digging it too, George.
It did happen that
I'm
way.
in.
While you were
I'm tuned
sleeping,
into this
Frankie
channel.
shoved him over.
He didn't.
Also getting
He
drunk.
was sleeping.
Wasn't I was sleeping more like dozing kind of. I'd have heard a fight if there was one.
Agreed, Berto.
Frankie didn't do it. He wasn't even here.
When wasn't he here?
When it happened,
How
Look
can
at
you
that
be
short
sure he
time.
was
Like that long.
I was up when he left. That's how I'm sure I saw him go.
And he was home this morning.
But only a second, honest. He didn't get in the fight. He was here only a second.
Why didn't he stick around? Was somebody after him?
Nobody was after him. Nobody. He just wanted some money is all.
What for?
I don't know what for.
A fix. He wanted it for a fix from Louis.
It had nothing to do with Louis.
How do you know?
'Cause there was no money. Why would he want to see Louis for a fix if he didn't have no money?
To try and get one without money. Okay, I can wait. Wherever he is, sooner or later he's got to come out for a fix.
Jesus Christ. I don't know who's like...
Molly, wait, please.
Oh God. I kind of forgot about Molly for a bit because this movie just got so
No.
serious. Yeah, she's better at lying when it involves being in a wheelchair than the actual verbal judo.
I get it back to you in a few days.
I'm a terrible liar, so.
5 would be fine. Please. I feel so sick, Molly. I hurt all over. I feel so bad.
George.
Don't say no. Please don't say no. Why not, Molly? Why not?
Jump off a roof if you're going to kill yourself, but don't ask me to help you.
I'll do anything.
Damn. Molly's cold.
But right now, you gotta help me.
Those arched eyebrows.
No.
5 would do it, or 3 or 2 even, but please, hurry.
You mustn't take that dirty stuff no more.
I know, you're right. And I promise. But right now I need it fixed, just one fixed. Help me stop hurting. And then I promise you, I'll kick it for good. Just a few dollars, Molly. Please.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, the Molly's gonna help him get better, George.
Hello, Molly. I just wanted to come say hello. Ain't you gonna let me in?
I asked you please not to bother me no more.
I miss you.
Look, I'm awfully tired, Johnny.
Look at this fucking motherfucker.
No.
Who's in there with you?
Go away, Johnny, and don't come back.
Who is it? Not the dealer. You ain't hiding him, are you? You wouldn't be dumb enough to be an accessory, would you?
What do you mean accessory?
He killed Louis. Cops are looking for him this minute.
Frankie Machine?
Is he in there?
No.
I'm coming in.
Not if you ever want to see me again.
Will you meet me tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be around Andex. Maybe not tomorrow, but soon.
Oh my God. This just keeps getting ratcheted up. Jesus fuck.
Honest, I didn't. What am I gonna do?
Go tell Bednar it wasn't you.
I couldn't. I couldn't stand up to the cops the way I am. Look at me. I'd say anything they want me to say, just for a shot.
Then get cured first.
What are you talking about? How am I supposed to get cured?
You did it once.
That was with help and medicine and doctors. I can't go applying to Lexington with a murder hanging over my head.
Couldn't you do it without going there?
You mean just stop? Cold turkey. You don't understand. Pain.
What else can you do?
I really want to sample the hiss in this
All I
part of the
need
movie.
is one shot. Just one.
Just one fix.
All right.
Never trust a junkie.
All right, here, take it. Go on and take it all.
Ugh.
Because all that you're gonna need after that one shot is another. And then another, and then another. Take it. Take it. Why should you hurt like other people hurt? Yes, well, you had a dog's life with never a break. Why try to face it like most people do? No, just roll up all your pains into one big hurt and then flatten it with a fix. What do you think you'll find just outside that door? Don't you think that Bednar knows what you are and what you need just to get through that next hour? Don't you know he's just waiting for you to come and get it? Go on. Let him kill you. Let him kill you. It'll be quicker and better than doing it your way.
Love the cinematography here. He looks so haggard in the shadows.
I won't let him kill me. No. And I won't run into no grave. But kicking it. Look, a guy can't do it by himself.
I'll help.
You know what you're letting yourself in for. It ain't pretty. And it could be dangerous.
If they find you here, then they find you, is all.
I don't mean dangerous from Bednar. I mean dangerous from me. Sometimes a junkie will kill to get away from the treatment. Understand? So if you got any knives or scissors in the house, you gotta put them away for a while. And don't let me out of the room. No matter what I say or promise, or how much I beg. Because if I get out, it'll only be to go out and find a fix. That's the way it is, you understand? Just lock me in the room. And if I try to make a break for it, stop me any way you know how. No matter how much you see it hurting me, don't try to help me with pills or dope or anything else like that. You think you can handle it? Here we go. I'm down and dirty.
You can't hold me. You're committing double jeopardy or something.
Double jeopardy?
You can't hold. You can't hold me. I ain't got all my marbles. You know that, Captain.
Write down the cases, Sparrow, and quit horsing around.
I didn't do nothing.
But Frankie did something all right. And I want you to tell me about it.
Whoever killed that peddler should get a ticker-tape parade.
Yeah, and maybe I'd lead the band. But I still want you to tell me about it. Listen to me, Sparrow. When we catch him, he stands trial. Whether you talk or whether you don't. The only question is,
my God.
do I ticket you as an accessory?
Yeah.
Bednar, don't nail me to the cross. He's the only guy I ever had for a friend.
He's nobody's friend anymore. He'd mash you with a steamroller if you got between him and a pop in the off.
This movie is so intense.
Sarah. Okay, beat it.
Yes, hydrate. Hydration is cool. Love the dramatic music in this. Wow, he's feeling it, guys. Just breaking the bed. Yeah. Fuck the. Yeah. The music is great in this. Like the way that it gives you a feeling. Okay, he's gonna tourniquet himself. Is he gonna give himself like heroin blue balls? Is that what's happening here? Oh. Oof. It really does match his inner hell, Neil. That's the perfect way to say it. What's he doing? Oh my God, he is going fucking psycho. This is such a forward movie for when you think of like the way that it's really portraying the hard truth of drug addiction in this era is amazing. I mean, it's really such an incredible like, I feel like this is showing a lot for our era, you know? Yeah, I agree, George. Like, it's almost like we forget that this is what we're really dealing with, you know? He really is just an incredible actor. I hate that he's so talented. It's so fucked up. Ugh.
I thought I'd come see how you've been, Sash.
Alone, that's how I've been.
Something to eat. Sausage.
Alone and worried sick.
Where is he? You know where he is? Did he go to you? What do you want, anyway? Zosh, what you told Bednar. You've seen the papers. You see how bad it makes Frankie look, what you said.
I didn't tell Bednar anything.
The papers, they twist everything all up. They wouldn't be able to.
I want a pub sub so bad right now.
Can't help what they do. What do you expect me to do, sitting here? Just
I guess so, Jackie. She's pretty committed to the lie.
He didn't do it. Never
He really
said he
was
did.
amazing, Ray.
But that's how it sounds if he was the only one around at the time.
Ah, interesting, Jackie.
And you know it was somebody else. What do you mean? Who? I don't know. But maybe Bednar could figure it out if he didn't think it was Frankie. What business
Oh, I'm
does
on
it
the
do?
pub sub need right now,
Just
too.
want to help, that's all.
Fuck.
Who are you kidding? Think I don't know what you really want? You think I don't know what you and him have been up to behind my back while I had to sit here all these years? Had to sit here all these years.
Don't say it, Ray.
Wrong. No, you got it wrong. Because you'll never get him. He put me in this chair. And as long as I sit here, he'll never leave me. He knows he belongs to me. No, Sash, I come here only to help. I wouldn't want to live if he left me. And I'd rather see him dead, too, than have him go to you. Please. Yes, get out of here. Get out of here, you lousy tramp. Get out.
Oof.
Get out!
Oof. Sophia's fucking intense. She's kind of... Ugh. It's pretty hard to sympathize with her this far into the movie. I know she's got issues, but she's now murdered someone. Her entire life is a lie. Just to manipulate a drug addict. She was always pushing him to go back into the dealing lifestyle, you know? That's what's so fucked up about it. Whereas Molly wanted him to chase his dreams. Molly's got the good eyebrows. God damn it. I'm so happy you suggested this movie though, Ray, because it is really good. This is going towards the top. I'm trying to figure out where it's gonna go. Oh my God.
I can't stand it any longer.
Look, just a little
Please
longer.
help me. Keep me warm. I can't stand this long. I gotta get out and get a fix. Open the door, Mom. Do like I say. Open the door. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Frankie, listen. If you really...
I can't.
Well, then I do have something put away to make it stop.
Give me quick. Give me. Quick. Where? I'll get it.
Oh my God.
Molly! Molly, open the door. Let me out. Out. Molly, open the door. Please, Molly.
Heroin blues right now.
Frankie, answer me.
Oh, he's doing the fake out. No. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for his
Are you all right?
shenanigans.
Don't think you can fool me into opening this door, because I'm not going to. Are you all right, Frankie? Please answer me.
Or did he die? You could die from heroin withdrawals, right? Oh no. no good way this ends.
Molly, if you love me, kill me, please. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. So cold. Molly, make me warm, please. Oh, please, warm me. Molly. Oh. Please, Molly, make me warm.
Jesus.
Oh, Molly, I'm so cold. Make me warm.
It's amazing how well he got into the part, Ray.
Warm.
God.
Please make me warm, Molly. I'm so
It is fucking intense, Berto.
cold. Cold.
Yeah, George, someone else was saying earlier that I think it was Neil, that he actually went to rehabs or whatever and actually like watched people go through cold turkey withdrawals and taught himself how to play the drums for this movie. An incredible amount of dedication. Oof.
I waited for you in Antex last night.
I told you it might not be right away.
Well, I thought maybe you were sick or something. I just want to tell you, don't look for me in Antex no more. He threw me out last night. We had a little argument. So make it the safari, huh?
Yeah, sure, Johnny, sure.
Pretty good, huh, Molly?
Take it slow now.
Oh, I'm all right. It's a little rocky.
Oh my God, he made it through. Oh, he's gonna look up and see him in the window. Ugh.
Most gorgeous day I ever saw. I think it's the first day I ever saw. I got a craving for something sweet. You got anything sweet?
Sugar?
Give me.
Give me some sugar, baby.
More.
Oh, how can you?
Oh, you're right, George. Fuck.
Good in my life. I feel like all the things inside me have settled into place. Thanks, Molly. Molly, oh. Look out, you scrape your face off. You got a razor I can use?
Can I trust you, boy?
Cross my heart.
Jesus Christ. He was really gonna fucking kill himself with that cheese grater. Everybody knows that's the easiest way to go. Oh yeah.
This the place?
Yeah.
God
Okay, come
damn
on.
it.
Oh, please.
Fuck
You
this
don't need me up there.
motherfucker. Oh God. I'm so nervous. This movie's just been such a tragic thing. It's like they just got their head above water and now what? He's gonna fucking go to jail?
Where is he, Molly?
He didn't do it, honest.
I'm not a judge. They pay me to bring him in, that's all. If you tell me where he is, I promise he'll get every break a junkie can get.
Seriously,
no
Jen,
junkie.
nothing stays good for
finished.
Frankie.
Oh, sure, you bet.
See for yourself. He ain't running away from you.
So where is he?
With Zosh.
All right, Molly, let's go see.
Yeah, they did.
Hello, Zosh.
What are you doing here? Frankie, don't you know Bettner's looking for you?
Don't worry about it, Zosh. I ain't afraid. I didn't do it, you know that.
Who did then? Who?
I come to tell you something, Zosh. I'm leaving here.
Bednar will arrest you. He told the newspapers you... What?
I'm leaving. You won't have to worry about money or anything. I'll find a way to send you some regular. And Vi will take good care of you.
Leaving me?
Not leaving you, Zosh, just leaving. You saw what happened since I come back. It's like Dr. Lennox told me. I got in the same old routine, and before I knew it, I was on it again.
But you can't leave me. You gotta stay and take care of me.
I know I'm responsible for how you are, Zosh. But I can't go around the rest of my life stoning myself to death about it. I've been carrying my heart ever since it happened. Even now, it hurts me to think about it, but... Well, it's not I want to leave. I gotta leave.
You mustn't leave, Frankie. You mustn't leave.
Zosh. Say goodbye to me, Zosh.
You think you're fooling me? I know what's pulling you away. Molly.
No.
Yeah, you're going just so you can be with that little tramp.
With a nice eyebrows.
Frankie, no.
Goodbye, Zosh.
No, Frankie. Please don't leave. Frankie, no. No, don't leave me.
Get dressed, Zosh.
Look at Frank's face. Whoa! She can really move when she's not in that wheelchair. Holy fuck! Wait, she's still alive?
Don't move.
Oh, God.
Don't try to talk to me. You're gonna be all right.
I love you so much. Oh.
Yeah, she might have a little trouble walking now. Nope. Oh. Maybe some CPR, some chest compressions. Come on, motherfucker. Oh my God. Motherfuck. Oh. Oh. almost looked like relieved right there at the end. Yeah, the twists and turns in this movie were just insane. That was one of the best Scum movies we've ever seen, in my opinion. I think so anyways. All right, so guys, I'm gonna put up this screen real quick. I'm gonna be right back and I'm gonna try to make it like a minute or something. No CPR until 1960? Holy shit. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back, definitely top 5. And then we're gonna jump right on into Sherlock Holmes. All right. We are back in it. So this is Sherlock Holmes, Dressed to Kill. What an interesting Universal Pictures intro. Yeah, that was definitely... I'm thinking that might be like number 1, 2, or 3. Like it was that good. Hey, by the way, I Kiss Freshman. Who are you, in fact? We got Basil, Rathbone, Nigel Bruce, Dressed to Kill. I'm excited. Yeah. I've definitely got to check out Uncut Gems. Oh, it's Anne also. So, Anne, you have multiple YouTube accounts then? Because you also have Eddie Ann Scissorhands, right? I saw that. Or did I make that up? Maybe I made that up. I don't know. You let me know. I see. That's funny. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit, and I'm excited because I love these Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes movies. There's 14 in total.
Dartmoor prison, isolated from the outside world.
Here we go.
By walls of granite.
Look at their cute sweaters.
They say you could get out of here by merely...
Okay, cool. Thanks, George.
You may or may not be another Scotland Yard bloke, but I'll give you the same answer I gave the others.
I still have 2 years, 8 months, and 6 days left in which to make musical boxes. That'll be sold at auction for the benefit of this delightful sanctuary. And I intend to serve them.
Move along.
It's a banger. That beat slaps.
Now come to the next object on our list, or I should say objects, because there are 3 of them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these can be bought together.
Oh no, you missed the end, Jackie? Oh
The
fuck.
musical box has only arrived this morning, and I didn't
Holy
intend
shit,
to
well you're
come
gonna
on
have to
the
go
option
back and
of the
rewatch that because that was one of the best Scum movies so far.
Lend me your ears.
Okay, I gotta pay attention to the plot
And
here
what do
though.
you hear? Right. The beautiful tinkle tinkle of a musical box. What a lovely trinket. What a beautiful gift. Created and made by loving hands. A thing of beauty and utility. I was going to start with £5. It's a bargain, £5.
I did, I'll have to just do a little shirt promo at the end for
If
Eddie
the
and
connoisseur in the
Scissorhands.
house will go £3 for it, £2.
And can you drop your link in the chat again for Jackie Daggers?
10 shillings. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 shillings is offered for a musical box you couldn't buy anywhere in London for less than £5. It'd be stealing to let it go for 10 shillings. Like taking milk from a baby.
All right, we start with 10 shillings.
Ooh, look at her. Holy shit, I just got shook.
Anybody give me £1? Want to give me £1?
I won't tell them, give me a pound.
Look at her eyebrows, they're like fucking perfect.
£1 is over, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love the floppy hat.
Will you go to £2?
So good.
£2, sir.
God, she is
£2.
pretty.
£2
Fuck.
is offered. £2 offered, going once, twice.
Look at that
Third and last
perv.
call. Sold to the gentleman for £2.
Sorry, my dear.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, comes the opportunity to purchase an exact duplicate of the beautiful little musical box just bought by this gentleman for the ridiculous low price of £2. Now, it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Made with the same hands. You hear that?
Thank you, Anne.
That tinkle, 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 tinkle. Sounds like Bow Bells to me, you know, with the ladies.
And by the way, my the link for my if you want to leave a tip for me just showed up in chat, and as I always try to sell out somewhere around halfway point through the Scum movie nights. I'd just like to say if you guys appreciate what I'm doing, even $1 makes a big difference,
I don't like his manner.
£1 10 shillings.
and I appreciate it. Anytime you guys can give anything, I love you guys, and it makes it adds up. It really does.
Third and the last call. Sold to the lady for £1.
Smart bidding, my dear.
Thank you.
We come to the third and last of these beautiful little
He's
musical
like, can
boxes.
I ask you about your tattoos?
Tinkle, tinkle. Isn't that lovely? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't bring you here to gull you and swindle you. This is the exact replica of those 2 I just sold before.
The description for this movie was something to do about the 3 music boxes, so I know that's relevant to the plot somewhere in here. I hope we get more of a whodunit, like Terror by Night. Terror by Night was so good.
Arriving in time to bid on certain articles which I was rather anxious to obtain.
Oh, perhaps they weren't sold, sir. We are carrying several things over. What might the articles be, sir?
3 identical musical boxes, about so large.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but they were sold. Pity you weren't here to bid on them. They didn't bring anything like the real value.
I'm most anxious to obtain them. I wonder if your records would show who the purchasers were.
Oh, we don't usually give out that information, sir.
For certain, shall we say, sentimental reasons, I'm most anxious to get in touch with the purchasers. I'd be willing to pay, shall we say, £5.
Well, for certain sentimental reasons, sir, we'd be very happy to oblige. Alfred, today's sales. The 3 musical boxes.
Musical boxes? Here we are.
The first purchase for £2 for Mr. Julian Emery, 52 Portman Square. Write this address down, Alfred.
Yes, sir.
Second didn't leave any name.
Oh, how unfortunate.
I think she's a dealer. You see, they don't like us to know where the things are going.
On account of the profits.
You say the second purchaser was a woman. Can you give me a description of her?
Oh, she was a young woman.
Bruh.
Fairly tall, slender, a light complexion and dark hair and...
Sexy as fuck.
A grey suit, don't you remember? That's right. She probably runs a gift shop. She paid £1.
You say she comes here fairly frequently?
No, I didn't say so. But she does, sir. Like as not, she'll come in on Thursday. We have sales on Mondays and Thursdays.
Oh. And the third box?
The third? Oh, Mr. William Kilgore, 143B Hampton Way.
Kilgore is such a fucking badass name.
Quite a drop from £2.
Mr. Kilgore was a Scotchman.
Oh.
Was a Scotchman? What is it? Is that some sort of Scotch racism? Scottish racism there?
Dropping. We always have lovely things for sale. How kind, sir?
Thank you. I'll be back Thursday.
The Gaylord Art Gallery.
The message reached us
Don't
too
say
late.
it right.
Musical boxes are being sold. Well, let's get out of here.
Someday you'll
India's love lyrics with affection from Hilda Courtney. Right, we got to remember Hilda Courtney. That's a clue. Maybe.
The fool may touch a star, Colonel Cavanaugh, if he but reach high enough.
Colonel Cavanaugh.
As you would.
The only gay in these damn films.
They're being sold. What a pity for you, my dear.
Except for Vincent Price.
My fault that the message
Daddy
reached us only
Price.
an hour ago.
It was into the D.
My fault that they were sold. She can't hold me responsible for that.
Hope for your sake you're right.
Look at him just playing the shit out of that violin. Daddy Price.
There will call upon you tonight at 7:45. A gentleman who desires to consult you upon a matter of the very deepest moment. Remember that letter, Holmes? It was written over 2 years ago. An interesting case. Devilishly interesting. Irene Adler. What a striking-looking woman from the brief glance I had of her. Seems only yesterday. What charm. What poise and what a mind.
Just musing about old cases.
To outwit the great Sherlock Holmes himself.
I take it the new issue of the Strand magazine is out, containing
Yeah,
another of
it
your
was
slightly
by.
lurid tales.
It is indeed.
And what do you call this one?
I call it A Scandal in Bohemia. Not a bad title, eh?
If you must record my exploits, I do wish you'd put less emphasis on the melodramatic and more on the intellectual issues involved.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I do hope you've given the woman a soul. She had one, you know.
By the woman, I suppose you mean Irene Adler.
Yes. I shall always remember her as the woman.
Interesting audio dropout. Seems like to be a little less music in this one compared to the other ones. I don't know. I don't believe we've been watching them in order. It's just been random.
I want you to meet my old friend Sherlock Holmes. Holmes, this is Stinky. In other words, Julian Emery.
How do you do, Mr. Emery?
Stinky Julian Emery.
Yes, we were at school together. Yes, more years ago than I care to remember, but you didn't come in here just to remind me of that.
No, I just happened to be in the neighborhood and saw your lights burning, so I took the liberty of looking you up. Still writing your mystery stuff?
Yes, there's a new one out this week.
Good, I never miss them.
Oh, good, thanks. I say that bandage makes you look very interesting. Still poking your nose into other people's business as usual? Who hit you?
I haven't the foggiest notion. Somebody knocked me on the head in my own living room, and then proceeded to commit the most idiotic burglary you ever heard of. Fellow must have been balmy as a coot.
Balmy? Why? Come sit down, old boy.
Yeah.
Would you like to
I love it. Sit down, old boy. It's just such a Britishism.
Why do you say the robbery was idiotic, Mr. Emery?
Oh, simply from the fact that with about £5,000 worth of musical boxes in my living room, the thief, who I caught in the act, made off with one that isn't even worth £5.
I gather you're a collector of musical boxes.
Yes, I am indeed. Some of them are very beautiful, but not the one that was stolen. The thief evidently grabbed the first thing that came to his hand when he heard me coming into the room.
Still, it's rather odd, isn't it, that having disposed of you, he didn't pick up something more valuable.
Mhm.
Was there anything unusual about the stolen box?
No, nothing at all. No, I picked it up in the south of France, several years ago.
You say you have many valuable music boxes. And yet the thief made off with one that isn't worth £5. Sounds like rather an intriguing little problem.
Well, I take it that he was just an ordinary petty thief and didn't know the value.
Sorry, Berto, I know.
Explanation, and yet I venture to say that the average petty thief has a more extensive knowledge of the value of object d'art than the average collector.
Well, anyway, that's got
Interesting.
They didn't get very
I know
excited about
PayPal
it.
kind of sucks.
That's consistent anyway. I wonder if I might see your collection, Mr. Emery.
Oh, of course you could, yes. Nothing a collector likes more than showing off his trophies. When would it suit you?
No time like the present.
Good. My place is just round in Portman Square. Shall we? Yes, right.
I like that Holmes is on the scent already. He's like a bloodhound. Like, nah, something doesn't smell right about that.
Stinky hasn't had his tea yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stinky hasn't had his tea.
Well, I'm going to give you something better than tea. Now, this one
Liquor.
is below the 15th, and is one of the very few
Bourbon.
from that period, and a particularly fine specimen at that.
Oh, it's so adorable.
Charming, isn't it?
Quite.
They all sound to me like a lot of mice running about on a tin roof.
I'm afraid you have no ear for music, Watson.
Give me a good old band playing a
I
rousing
want it
march.
too, Annie.
Have all your silly little tweets. Another one. This is me.
Oh my God. What? It's a rabbit? That's kind of horrifying, actually.
Stupid thing. Singing rabbit.
What would you say offhand is the value of a box like that, Mr. Emery?
Well, it's hard to say offhand, but I think we'll bring about £500 or £600 today. It's the gem of my collection.
Yet a thief who steals an oddity like a musical box passes up one worth £500 for one of almost no value at all. Odd. Very odd.
Very odd.
What was the stolen box like, Mr. Emery?
Oh, just a plain wooden box about so big. As a matter of fact, I have one over here almost exactly like it. I picked this up yesterday at an auction room in Knightsbridge. Paid only £2 for it. Of course, I wouldn't in the ordinary way add one like this to my collection, but the tune intrigued me. I'd never heard it before. You have a remarkable ear for music, Holmes.
Rather an unusual melody.
Sit down, will you?
Thanks. You say you bought that box at an auction sale yesterday.
Yes, the Gaylord auction rooms in Knightsbridge.
Don't say it
Run by
right.
old, what's his name?
Crabtree.
That's the man.
At what time was the robbery committed?
Oh, about 3 o'clock this morning.
You know, Mr. Emery, that box and the robbery might well be cause and effect, especially since you say that the stolen box outwardly resembles this one a great deal. And Scotland Yard were not particularly interested, eh?
Oh, yes, but I wouldn't blame him for that, especially as I told him I was quite unable to describe the thief, except, of course, for the fact that it was definitely a man.
All you remember is that you came in here and someone struck you on the head.
Yes, the next thing I knew, my man was trying to revive me.
It might be wise for you to put that box away somewhere and lock it up.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary. Besides, everything's insured.
Well, at least if any further attempts at robbery are made, I'd suggest that you call the police, rather than running into any personal danger.
Oh, come, Holmes, aren't you being a bit of an alarmist?
Possibly.
I must agree with old Stinky. Seems to me you are making rather a mountain out of the molehill.
Molehill is the word, old boy, and it's time you were in bed. Thanks so much for letting us see your place.
You would think Watson at this point would be a little bit more trusting
I don't
in
understand why you were
Holmes's
so mysterious.
instinct.
Seems to me the petty thief explanation was the only sensible one.
Really?
I can't see how you can believe it was anything else.
I didn't say I believed it to be anything else. The petty thief theory is the obvious one, I grant you. However, it's often a mistake to accept something as true merely because it's obvious. The truth is only arrived at by the painstaking process of eliminating the untrue. We are not able to do that in this case without further data.
I love that
Rubbish,
famous
you're pulling my
quote.
leg. You're trying to turn a tuppenny halfpenny robbery into an international plot.
No, I'm not. I just hope that your friend Stinky is a little more cautious in the future. Just in case.
Uh-oh. Poor Stinky's about to get his shit ripped up. Stinky gonna get fucked. Oh, it's a phone.
Yeah?
Look
Yeah?
at that wonky ass phone.
Julian Emery here. Who? Why, of course I remember you, Mrs. Courtney. Yes, you're the one bright spot at that appallingly dull affair of Lady Sanford's. Huh? Of course it isn't too late to come around. Yes, I shall be delighted to give you a drink. I tell you what, come straight up and I'll leave the door unlatched. Right, well, 15 minutes? Good. I shall be counting each moment. No, I mean that, really. Right, goodbye. Boo!
You startled me.
Did I?
Yes.
The motherfucker.
Seeing me.
I know I shouldn't have told you so late.
George.
But I was at a party just around the corner.
That is
and
a
I remember your
dress.
invitation to see your collection of musical boxes.
My dear Mrs. Courtney, pleasure is all the greater for being so unexpected.
Oh my
call me
God,
Hilda.
Courtney.
Thanks.
Look at
call
that
me
ass.
Stinky.
Stinky, how quaint. Oh, what a perfectly wonderful collection of musical boxes. You know, when you told me you had a collection, I had no idea it was so attractive.
Yes, they appeal to the ear as well as to the eye.
Oh, what a plain little one. Why, it looks just like a country cousin amid all this grandeur.
No, you mustn't underestimate the country cousin. Only last night a burglar broke in here, and with all these to choose from, went off with one very much like it.
Really?
Yes, I don't mind the loss of the box so much, but I do
Mega
take this
creep.
back on the skull.
But it makes you look so interesting.
Oh, do you think so?
Uh-huh.
It's funny, that's what old Fatso said.
I really shouldn't say anything though,
mean,
because I'm the
Dr. Watson.
creepiest.
He was here this evening with a friend, a Mr. Holmes. He's interested in my collection, too.
Sherlock Holmes?
Yes. Do you know him?
I've heard of him.
Yes, he
Ooh,
seems
she's
to
got
be
a
having
little...
some sort of danger.
What a haunting tune. It takes me right back to my childhood.
Really? Do you know, it's odd that you should be interested in that particular musical box.
Odd. Why?
Because Mr. Holmes is also interested in it.
He may have been more interested in the tune than in the box.
My dear Jess, that's right. I remember now. He whistled it note for note, having heard it only once.
Really? He must be a remarkable man.
Bit of an alarmist, if you ask me.
Don't you believe in warnings?
Of course not. Who'd want a box like that?
I would.
You're not serious.
Oh, but I am.
Well, you put me in a very awkward position. I'm a collector, you know. And the collector buys but never sells.
But if the price were high enough...
The price has nothing to do with it. It's the principle of the thing. Yes, well, we haven't had our drink.
No, thanks. I must be getting along.
Must you really?
I'm afraid so.
You're not walking out on me, are you?
My reputation. Stinky.
I say, you know, you are an attractive woman.
Thanks.
Oh, I thought she was there just to lure him.
Fool. I told you to wait outside.
Oh, she was. Okay.
What to kill him for? All I had to do was walk out with this.
He held you in his arms.
Don't touch him. Don't touch anything. Now get out.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. What about me? This is murder. What about Scotland Yard? What about Sherlock Holmes? Now get out!
So did he chuck a knife at his back? Is that what happened? While he was going all fucking cuddly-wuddly on the mink? Or whatever, the fur? Look at that. She's a goddess, though. Fuck.
Did you get it? Good. Did you have any trouble with him?
Just a matter of murder.
Just a matter of murder.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Hopkins. Thanks for coming so promptly. Inspector Lestrade suggested that I call through to you.
Mr. Emery was the client of Mr. Holmes, Inspector.
Indeed.
I hope we get
You didn't
Lestrade in
mention
this
that
one.
telephone
I
job,
like
huh?
Lestrade.
Well, not exactly a client, Inspector. Sergeant Thompson?
He was killed between the hours of 11 and 2 o'clock this morning, Mr. Holmes.
Must have been someone he knew, someone of whom he had no suspicion.
Poor old Stinky. It's all my fault. I should have prevented this.
Well, it's no time to start talking about
You
that
called him a
now,
fucking alarmist.
Apparently it's gone. That's the second attempt on the musical box that Emery bought at the auction sale. And this time it was successful.
But that box was only worth £2.
It was worth a man's life, Watson. I think we'd better pay a visit to Gaylord's auction room and that fellow Crabtree. Inspector, may I suggest that you make a complete search of this flat for a small, plain, musical box about that size? Thank you. Come on, Watson. You say the first box went to Mr. Julian Emery. The second to Mr. Kilgore, 143B Hampton Way. And the third to the unidentified young lady who presumably has a shop and lives near Golders Green.
That's right, Mr. Holmes.
Isn't it rather strange, Mr. Crabtree?
I don't know, George. That sounds familiar, but
identical
I'm
musical
not sure.
boxes all playing the same tune. Where'd they come from?
Dartmoor Prison.
Dartmoor?
Yeah, we get a regular shipment from there every month. The inmates manufacture them. Well, they make all kinds of things, you know, pipe racks, waste paper
That
baskets.
sounds familiar.
Did you happen to notice if anyone showed any particular interest during the auction in the purchasers of these 3 boxes? Oh, come now, Mr. Crabtree. This is very literally a matter of life and death.
Well, since you put it that way, Mr. Holmes, there was a gentleman came in here about an hour after closing time, and he was in an awful state, he was. He gave me £5 to tell him where the boxes had gone to. He said they had a sentimental value for him, sir.
Expensive sentiment.
Can you describe him?
He was tall, distinguished looking, and he had grey hair and a moustache. He was quite a gentleman, sir.
What was his reaction when you were unable to supply him with the address of the young lady who owned the shop?
I told him the young lady usually come back on Thursday. He said he'd come back on Thursday. Now, that's tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Crabtree. You've been very helpful. Thank you. Come along, Watson.
Where are we going now, Holmes?
To the home of Mr. Kilgore, the man who bought the 3rd box.
Let go. Let go. Hey. There we go. Got some...
But hang it all, Holmes. How do you know those other 2 musical boxes are of any importance?
I don't, but I certainly have no intention of waiting until the owners are murdered to find out.
No one at home.
I hope that's the explanation.
I'll have a look through this window.
We got the cat up in the stream. I really need to get like a second camera just so we can really get the Mako shot.
As far as I can see.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Kilgore at home?
No.
When do you expect them?
Oh, in an hour or so. There's no use your hanging about. They don't buy nothing from peddlers.
Peddlers? This woman, this is Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes? Oh, go on.
Do you mind if we come in and wait? My business is rather urgent.
Well, I've got to go out and do my shopping.
Mako, you don't want to hang out with us?
Mrs. Kilgore like any strangers nosing about.
Quite all right, I assure you.
Well, I've got to be off. You two wait in the parlor. And no smoking either. Mrs. Kilgore...
I gotta make that money, George. If pointing a second camera at my crotch makes that money, then I'll sell whatever I gotta do to get that second camera.
Park Lane.
Park Lane? And what would the likes of you be doing in Park Lane?
Now, don't worry about the fare, Ducky. If you knows how to get to Park Lane, up it.
I love the really Bristol accents, like the really
You know, Holmes, I've been thinking.
thick
There must
London
be something
accents.
hidden in that box of old stinkers. Stolen jewelry, possibly. What's up, Holmes?
I was thinking it might be parts of a password in each of the boxes. You need all 3 of them. Something like that. What do you guys think are in the boxes? Let's take bets. Whoa, shit.
Great Scott!
Great Scott!
Get on the chair here.
All right, my dear. There. Now, don't worry. It's all over.
There you are, dear. Don't cry anymore.
She tied me up and shut me in the cupboard.
I know.
She
won't come back. Did you show her your new musical box?
Yes, she said she wanted to hear it play, and as soon as I showed it to her, she grabbed hold of me.
I know. Now, don't worry. We'll buy you a new musical box.
Yes, my dear, the best one in London.
Watson. Oh, what a fool I've been.
What do you mean, Holmes?
She took the musical box out of this house and that market basket. Right under our very noses.
Why could the Kilgore charwoman want to take the music box?
She isn't the Kilgore charwoman. She's a consummate actress. An extremely clever, unscrupulous woman who will stop at nothing. Take care of the child, will you?
Consummate actress.
Get back. Explain everything to them.
Of course I will. But
spot the tea.
Where are you going?
Somewhere, somehow. I must get to the young lady who bought that third musical box before our opponents find her. I only hope that I won't be too late.
I like this one so far. It's got me. I'm hooked in.
You mustn't cry anymore. Now, cheer up. Would you?
What do you guys
like
think?
To hear old Uncle make a noise like a duck?
Cries harder.
Oh, sorry.
That was awesome. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. I didn't even notice that. That was really good makeup.
This beautiful lace Dresden china figurine. A lady of the French court. Now this is the genuine article. What a beautiful ornament for your mantelpiece. Or you could use it as a centerpiece on the dining room table. Now,
that was crazy.
For £10? Will somebody start me for £10? £8? £7? All right, £5 is offered, £5 is offered, £5 is offered, £5.10, £5.15, £5.15. £6 is offered, £6, going once, going twice. The third and the last call, have you all done? Sold to the lady from Twickenham for £6. Next, we have a real museum piece, ladies and gentlemen. A fine 19th century doll. A costume, an exact replica of the holiday clothes worn by the Hungarian peasant women. Now, ladies and gentlemen, an article like this would cost you from £15 to £20 in a West End shop. I'm not going to ask you for anything like that. Who'll give me £2 for it? £2. Anybody offer me £2? £2 for the Hungarian? £2? £1. What? Anybody give me £1? Anybody offer me £1 for the doll? £1 is offered, ladies and gentlemen. £1 is offered.
She's so
now,
hot,
I'm not
too.
going to waste
I
your
hate it.
valuable time or mine in trying to get one half of what this beautiful doll is worth. If the young lady can steal it for £1, that's her good fortune. So it's going once, it's going twice, the third and last call. Any more? Sold to the young lady for £1. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I draw your attention to something which may be a great surprise to you, worthy of any collection. The only other one like it is in the British Museum. It's a Ming vase of the 7th dynasty. This vase lay in a large collection somewhere outside Rome for over 2 centuries, I understand. It was discovered there by the noted antiquarian Sir Andrew Coppleston. As some of you may remember Sir Andrew Coppleston, besides
It's a
being a noted
serious
traveller and
vase.
antiquarian, he's also a gentleman rider.
The girl with the parcel in her hands, that's her.
Are you sure that's the girl?
Well, she fits perfectly the auctioneer's description.
Follow her, Hamid.
I didn't realize those weren't the same woman. I got a little confused. There's like 2 women in gray that are hot brunettes, I guess. There's the one with the floppy hat, and then there's the evil one. Clifford's Toys. She's kind of got a boot on her head like Vermin Supreme.
It's lovely, dear.
And only £1. We can get at least 3 for it.
Easily. I'll go make some tea.
I could do with a cup.
Right.
British people and their tea. Adorable.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm looking for a birthday gift for a 7-year-old girl. What would you suggest?
We have some lovely dolls.
They do look
Now,
kind of
this one,
similar,
Jerry,
I
don't
think
they?
she has enough dolls already.
Books are always welcome.
Well, I'm looking for something a little different.
Well, that's rather cute. What is it?
Well, that's a musical box. Children always love them. And this is an exceptionally nice one. It plays many tunes.
So, by the way, no one fucking guessed what's in the music boxes. What do you guys think it is? My guess is the 3 parts of a password.
Have you any others?
Yes.
Well, what do you guys think? Do you think it's like jewelry, like Watson said, or do you think it's...
How nice.
Maybe the melody is something.
Are you sure this is all you have?
I'm sorry. They're rather hard to find, you know. That's our entire allotment. I did have one other, but I sold it earlier this afternoon. But it was only a plain wooden one. It would be a very nice gift for a child.
Really? Do you happen to know who the purchaser was?
Is it raining, Annie? I don't know.
He left his card, just in case anyone should inquire for him.
I don't think it's raining here anyways. Does it sound like it's raining over here?
How interesting. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to look a bit further. Thank you anyway.
Good afternoon.
Did that say Sherlock Holmes on it? He made it there first. Yes. Yeah, I think it has something to do with the music, and when the songs are all played together. Jen, I think you're right on top of it. That's I don't know if it's a password, but it's got to be something. So nice to have a good head scratcher, though.
Heavy.
Man, look at that. Look at
now what?
Scotland Yard.
Hop in.
Wow. I mean, that's such an open car. Can you imagine?
Sherlock Holmes. I might have known.
We thought we were the hunters, instead of which we're the hunted.
We've been fools. We played right into his hands.
Look at that coat,
Of
though.
course. He's had us followed. Don't look. The man in front of the toy shop. Hamid. Turn sharp right at the next corner and again at the next.
No photograph of her, Commissioner, as I expected. She's not a known criminal.
I'd expect to know if you do find her. After all, she was disguised as a charwoman.
Don't worry, old fellow. If I ever see her again, I'll recognize her.
Well, it won't be long till we know who they are and from where they operate. Who's covering them?
Sergeant Thompson's following them, sir. They won't get away from him. He's a good man.
We could have arrested them at Clifford's toy shop if we had any proof.
But we know that they killed Emra.
Proof, my dear fellow. We must have proof.
We've x-rayed it, sir. There's nothing whatever concealed in the box.
We'll have a look at the plates.
There must be some clue. And it's probably so obvious that we've all overlooked it.
Seems to me we're up against a bunch of lunatics.
Not lunatics, my dear fellow. Extremely astute, cold-blooded murderers.
What can these little musical boxes have in them that's so important? Don't forget, they were made in Dartmoor prison. You can smuggle stuff into prison, but not out.
Do you want us to break the box apart, sir, to see if there's anything the x-ray hasn't caught?
No, not yet.
You mind if I take it?
Certainly.
Thanks.
The governor of Dartmoor Prison informed us, sir, in answer to Mr. Holmes' question, that all three musical boxes were made by the same convict, John Davidson, serving a 7-year term, sir.
Davidson?
The Bank of England plates.
That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
Now we're getting somewhere. Wait a minute. How did you know about the plates, Mr. Holmes?
I'm a student of crime, Inspector. I make it my business to know about such things. And when the name of Davidson was mentioned...
Well, who is this fellow Davidson?
As long as Mr. Holmes seems to know all about it already, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. 2 years ago in London, there occurred a robbery of such tremendous importance, although the stolen articles themselves have no intrinsic value whatsoever, that the Home Secretary was instrumental in seeing that not a word of it appeared in any newspaper.
But you never told me anything about this, Holmes.
You were away at the time.
Articles of no intrinsic value and yet of such importance? I don't understand.
Davidson was apprehended within 15 minutes of committing the theft. But by that time, he'd hidden the articles in question and they've yet to be found.
Before going further, Dr. Watson, I must inform you that this matter is not to be mentioned outside of this room.
Of course not. Do I look like a man who gossip?
Let's not go into that now, old fellow, shall we? Davidson had been employed for years in a position of extreme trust by the engravings department of the Bank of England. The articles he stole were nothing less than a complete duplicate set of plates for printing £5 notes.
What? The Bank of England's own plates?
Precisely. And with those plates, a gang of crooks could flood England with £5 notes, not forged in the usual sense of the word, but notes undetectable from genuine Bank of England notes in any way whatsoever.
Good heavens.
Any whisper
Nice,
of
I
might
can
have
use some ice
resulted in
cream.
enormous damage.
Okay, so what they've... I'm just going to pause it. What they've figured out is that the guy, all three... Does sound like it's raining. It is definitely raining. They figured out that all three boxes came from a guy who got arrested for stealing the things that they print £5 notes with. So that's it. That's where we're at.
After we arrested Davidson, offered him a shorter sentence if he'd tell us where he'd hidden the plates. Why, we even put in Scotland Yard men with him as cellmates, but no results.
Obviously, Davidson is a man of strong character and infinite patience. Yet suddenly he feels impelled to smuggle out the secret of the hiding place of the plates to his confederates. Why?
I don't understand, Mr. Holmes.
Well, for example, has the Bank of England made any plans to radically change the design of the £5 note so that in, say, 7 years from now, notes made from the stolen plates would be worthless?
Confidentially, Mr. Holmes, such a move was discussed. But replacing all the £5 notes in circulation would be such a Herculean task that nothing's been done about it as yet.
I see.
I think you're
There's
right,
another
Jen.
possible explanation. Davidson didn't have much time to find a hiding place before he was captured. He may be afraid that the plates will be accidentally discovered before he is released. Hence his anxiety to communicate their whereabouts to his confederates as soon as possible.
I believe you hit it, Mr. Holmes.
I'm sure that the message is contained in this musical box. Or rather, in all three musical boxes, since possession of all three seems to be essential. Our opponents have 2/3 of the puzzle, we have 1/3.
Wow, that's amazing,
What are you
dude.
going to do, Holmes? Try to deduce the message from the 1/3.
Yeah, Jen fucking big brain this motherfucker.
It's the same tune as the one played by Emery's musical box. And yet it's different.
Sounds the same to me.
The tune. Somehow the tune is the key to the mystery. It must be the tune. Otherwise, why use 3 musical boxes to convey the message? Why not collar boxes or shoe boxes?
Yes? Oh. It's for you, Inspector.
Oh, thank you, sir. Inspector Hopkins speaking. What? Where? Golders Green Station reports they've just found Sergeant Thompson's body. From the tire marks on his clothes, he was apparently run over by a taxi.
Fuck.
What an unfortunate accident.
Not an accident, my dear fellow. I'm afraid it's murder.
Never know just who you're going to meet.
Oh my god, this singer's amazing.
Down a busy London street. Mrs. Hawkins, Mrs. Brown, any subject of the crowd. Oh, you never know just who you're going to meet. Oh, you better hold your topper in your hand, just in case you meet a lady on the strand. Girls will think you're kind of sweet, and your day will be complete. Oh, you never know just who you're going to meet.
I love him.
Now a gentleman is judged by his appearance. Yes, a gentleman is judged by how he talks. Now he's much better off when he's acting like a toff, especially if he's taking him a walk.
Is he singing the melody?
Outlandish place.
A rendezvous for actors.
Actors?
Buskers, old boy. You've seen them 1,000 times. Actors who entertain the queues, waiting outside theaters.
They're all singing. It's adorable. I love these Sherlock movies so much. They're so charming. They're like perfect. And they're also like an hour long. They're like all actually pretty short.
Keep your manners right in view. Just in case a lie gives a how'd you do.
Okay, wait, maybe this is the melody, and this is the lyrics, and the differences between the tunes spell out from the lyrics like what the words are.
How are you, Joe?
Never met him. And yourself?
Fine, thank you. I want you to meet a friend of mine, Dr. Watson, Joe Sisto.
Oh, well, any friend of Mr. Holmes is a friend of mine.
Hi, Joe.
He did me a good turn once that I'll never forget.
Yes, I cleared Joe of a most unpleasant charge.
Murder, no less.
Oh, really? By proving to the satisfaction of the police that he was busy at the time blowing open someone's safe.
That's right, Governor.
Good gracious me. Joe, now you can help me.
Come on, buzz off, buzz off. Come
Buzz
on,
off,
here,
you
off
beautiful
here.
woman.
Can the gentlemen have some peace and quiet around here? And you too. There you are, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. That would be my guess.
Thank you, Joe.
I could be wrong.
There's £5 in this for you.
Well, I wouldn't want to take it on myself, sir. But I can get somebody to do it for you for half of that.
You don't know what the job is yet.
For £5? Murder, ain't it?
What? No, just music. I want you to identify a song for me.
Oh, there ain't a song that's been written that I don't know.
That's why I came to you. Of course, the violin is more my instrument, but, oh well. Here we go. Now listen to this, Joe.
Wait a minute. You're playing that wrong. That should be E natural, not E flat.
You know the song?
Oh, yes. It's an old Australian song called, The Swag Man. But you're playing it all wrong.
Nicely called, George. He is Australian.
That's the same tune, all right. But you're making different mistakes than you did the first time.
No, not mistakes, Joe. Call them variations. Here, play the song for me, will you, the way it's written.
Reminds me of, I don't know, some of the music from Pokemon Red and Blue. One of the paths or one of the towns.
There you are.
Thank you, Joe.
What's it mean, Holmes? Are you onto something?
Perhaps. I don't know yet. It's probably a code of some sort. Joe, could you write the song down for me? The way it was originally written?
Oh, sure, Mr. Holmes. But it'll take a few minutes. Here, Mabel. Pale ale. Come on, up to it. On with it.
Well, obviously it isn't the lyrics. No combination of those words made any sense at all.
The variations in the way Emery's musical box played the tune are different from the variations in the one we have.
You sure?
Quite. You see, I took the trouble to memorize the tune as played by Emery's box that night we were with him in his flat.
Holmes, you amaze me.
Elementary, my dear fellow. One of the first principles in solving crime is never to disregard anything, no matter how trivial.
But why are 3 boxes? Why not 1?
Because the message was obviously too long to be conveyed by any one variation. Then there's the 3rd box. The one that woman took from the Kilgores. That contains yet another set of variations.
Yes, well, it's all beyond me.
Well, all we have to do now is to find the secret of the variations. Not a very easy problem to solve, my dear fellow.
So they said that my theory didn't work. That it's that the words on there are the thing, right? Oh, his shit got snatched. So I have a friend of mine, Una,
Say, this is outrageous.
who worked for Epcot as a dolphin trainer. She's got some stories about dolphins. We gotta have her on the channel sometime, one way or the other. Maybe I'll interview her or something. Really interesting to hear about all the ways that dolphins like to sexualize you, even as just like a way to say hello. Also, Una's just an interesting human being. You wouldn't ever know that she even liked dolphins.
Me, Mr. Holmes. What has happened?
Who called while we were out, Mrs. Hudson?
Just a young lady. The one who said you wanted her to wait for you. And a nice-looking old gentleman with
Our
her.
friends again, Watson.
Friends?
What did the young lady look like?
Oh, I couldn't see her face. She had a heavy black veil on. But she had such a nice way with her. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes, if I've done anything wrong. But you did say I should always let clients come in and wait for you.
Don't worry, Mrs. Hudson, don't worry. You had no way of knowing. It's quite all right, quite all right. Now, don't worry, Mrs. Hudson.
Don't worry. Well, where on earth's the musical box?
They didn't get it.
Didn't get it? Where is it?
It's in your hand. Huh? In that biscuit jar. Pick the biscuits off the top. Now put your hand inside, and you'll find the music box.
Well done, Holmes. Well done. Amazing.
Oh, what is that? It was raining pretty hard.
Whew. Nice fresh smell. Like a pub after closing time. I say, Holmes.
What?
This morning.
Allow me to congratulate you on a brilliant bit of deduction. It's not a transposition, not a polygraph transposition, not a trigraph, nor any known form of decoding.
How about the Morse code? Have you tried that?
Yes, at about 3 o'clock this morning.
I'm sorry, old man. I was only trying to help.
In between rails of coke, he was just fucking... Maybe it's fucking Morse code.
Oh, do me a favor. Not again. Must have heard that thing 1,000 times. Kept me awake all night.
Not a very distinguished composition, I grant you.
You know perfectly well I don't know one tune from the other. When I was a kid, my people tried to have me taught the piano. I've always felt sorry for that old teacher of mine. The poor old girl finally reached the point of numbering the keys for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even then, I never progressed beyond...
Numbering the keys, Watson.
Numbering the keys.
Key of the keyboard is the 19th letter of the alphabet. S. Here. Write it down when I give it to you, old fellow, will you? The first altered note. Write S first. Now, the 8th key is H. The 5th key, E. The 12th key, L. The 6th key, F.
S-H-E-L-F. Shelf.
Your piano lessons were not in vain, old fellow. You've solved it. Thank you.
Thanks, old bean. Hold it.
Watson's so proud of himself.
Thirds of a message. Behind books. Third shelf, secretary, Dr. S. Presumably, these are the first and second portions of the message.
And this gang has the first and third parts of it.
Precisely.
Then it's a stalemate?
Yes, Commissioner, but we can't leave it like that. There's no doubt in my mind that they'll try to secure our third of the message that's missing.
Well, I assume you've taken every precaution to guard the Clifford music.
Oh, yes, it's carefully hidden at Baker Street with Dr. Watson on guard. However, I'm reasonably certain that, difficult as it may be, we can find the plates even without the missing part of the message.
Behind books, third shelf, secretary, Dr. S.
Well, outside of the fact that Davidson hid the Bank of England plate somewhere in London, Mr. Holmes, I don't see that we've progressed at all.
Allow me to point out to you, sir, The key words, Dr. S. It looks as if the plates were hidden in the house of the doctor. Whether S stands for his first or last initial remains to be determined by a process of elimination.
Well, there must be 10,000 doctors in London with S for a first or last initial.
Precisely. And every one of them will have to be questioned in person. That's why I say this is a task for Scotland Yard.
It's a task, all right. But Scotland Yard has searched worse haystacks and found the needle.
Well, for the time being, I'll leave the matter in your hands, gentlemen.
We'll call you if and when we get a lead on our mysterious Dr. S.
Thank you. In the meantime, I intend to follow up a little clue concerning a cigarette. You're certain of the identification of the tobacco?
Absolutely. I have made up this special blend for only 3 customers. It is
Scottish
almost
accent's
pure
so good.
Egyptian, with admixture of latakia for added body, and a pinch of perique. Merely a whisper, as one might say, for elusive fragrance.
Yes, yes. And the 3 customers?
Major Wilson in Bombay, India. Mrs. Catherine Leamington Smith in Ireland.
Yes, and the 3rd?
Mrs. Hilda Courtney of Park Mansions, Bryanston Square.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You've been most helpful.
It is a pleasure to have been of service, Mr. Holmes.
That perique, Jackie, that's Jade Liqueurs makes a perique tobacco liqueur, I believe, which is made from only 1 lot of tobacco in New Orleans, if I'm correct, something like that.
Do come in.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's just rocks the most amazing dresses.
I believe we have a mutual friend in Sir Edward Brookdale. He's spoken to me of you quite often.
Indeed.
And to what good fortune am I indebted for this visit?
I think you know Mrs. Courtney.
Well, I did get a summons for speeding last week.
Yeah, me too.
Outside of that, I don't think I'm of any interest to the police.
Oh, come now, Mrs. Courtney. You seem to forget that you and I have met before.
I'm sorry. I'm sure I would have remembered meeting the great Sherlock Holmes. Please sit down.
Thank you.
You say we met before.
Yes. At the home of Mr. and Mrs. Kilgore, 143B Hampton Road.
Kilgore? I don't think I know anyone of that name.
Well, I didn't say you knew them. As a matter of fact, you called on them when they were out.
I don't understand, Mr. Holmes.
Really? And you were dressed rather differently.
Indeed. Cigarette?
Thank you.
I love his jackets. His whole ensemble is so good, Annie.
Thank you. You know, Mrs. Courtney, people generally forget, in assuming a disguise, that the shape of the ear is an almost infallible means of recognition and identification to the trained eye.
Evidently, you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, no, not at all. Though naturally, I expected your denial. But when you paid your visit to my rooms at Baker Street, you carelessly left behind another identification. They're, identical, aren't they?
Yes, I must admit they are. You see, Mr. Holmes, to catch one as clever as you, I had to use a very special lure. I knew you'd be unable to resist the bait of my cigarette, having read with great interest your monograph on the ashes of 140 different varieties of tobacco.
Oh my God, she smoked him out! Shit! Oh my God.
I must congratulate you on your ingenuity, Mrs. Courtney. It was indeed a brilliantly designed trap.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Praise from a master is indeed gratifying. I shall always cherish the memory of your flattering words.
Memory?
Precisely. I'm afraid these gentlemen have a most regrettable task to perform.
Unless, of course, you care to turn over the missing musical box with your pledge to take no action against us in the future.
I'm afraid that will be impossible.
I thought that would be your answer. Hamid! Careful! Careful. There's no need to be unnecessarily rough with our distinguished guest.
You realize, Mr. Holmes, that your demise will not take place here. The corpus delicti, you know.
Well, naturally.
Shall we go?
So fearfully awkward having a dead body lying about. Don't you agree, Mr. Holmes?
Another dead body should weigh too heavily on your conscience, Mrs. Courtney.
Jesus Christ. That wasn't... I can't believe that was a setup.
Don't see why not. Be careful, Hamid.
It's the brakes they bind.
Yeah, I know. Extremely. This only works in Britain.
You'll be happy to know, Mr. Holmes, that your death will be a painless one.
Thanks, bro.
Hamid, attach this to the motor of the taxi. That little attachment, my dear Mr. Holmes, contains the deadly fluid known as monosulfide. The Germans use it with gratifying results in removing their undesirables.
Shit.
Start the motor.
Yeah, me too. I'm about as anti-hero as they come, George. I can't actually pay attention to how severe the rain is because I just heard some thunder. Saw a flash a little bit ago. But with these headphones on, they're pretty good at canceling out the audio and yeah.
Up with him.
But is it pretty serious, Annie? It's pretty kinky the way they put the mouth on there. Oh my God, they're gonna hang him.
You find yourself like Muhammad's coffin.
Yeah, they are, George.
Suspended between heaven and earth. Plenty of fuel in the tank? Good. It would be too bad to have anything go wrong through so simple an oversight.
How's he gonna get out of this one? Well, I guess he's got the key, right? Yes, clearly an accidental death. Look at that athleticism. Yes, Rathbone Dad. Set yourself free. It's hard to tell Courtney apart from the other lady. Or am I missing something? I don't know, they look so similar.
Yeah? Good afternoon.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
No, I'm Dr. Watson.
Oh, of course, Dr. Watson. How stupid of me.
Oh, so, this is stupid of me. Won't you come in?
Well, I really came to see Mr. Holmes.
Oh, I'm afraid he's out. I don't know when he'll be back. Perhaps there's something I can do. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
You know, Sherlock Holmes and I have been engaged on a great many cases.
Oh, really?
Yes, indeed. As a matter of fact, this very moment, we're involved in one of the most baffling... Oh, well, won't you tell me your trouble? I may be able to help you.
Just tell her everything.
Kind of you, Dr. Watson. Perhaps... if I wouldn't be imposing too much.
Yeah, he needs to smash.
No imposition at all. A pleasure, I assure you. Now, tell me all about it,
Miss Williams.
Mrs. Williams.
I live in Surrey, Dr. Watson, and I've come up to London in sheer desperation. My only sister has disappeared, and the local police seem utterly unable to find her.
Well, Holmes and I solved a case exactly like that once. Very interesting as far as I remember. I call it the adventure of the solitary cyclist. Oh, sorry. Now I come to think of it, it wasn't so very similar. Entirely different. I don't think what I was saying. Where were we?
She's only 17, Dr. Watson.
You guys hear that one?
Until she disappeared last Thursday, she seemed to be in the best
Fucking
of
serious. Jesus Christ.
Romantic entanglement?
Fucking
Oh, no,
apocalypse
nothing
out
at all.
there.
She left no note, didn't even pack a bag, no explanation. She just started to walk to the village from our house in broad
Yes, I
daylight
noticed that,
and
Annie. It's amazing.
simply vanished from the face of the earth.
Oh, there.
Might I have a glass of water?
Glass of water.
Bush a glass of water. Okay. Yeah, it was literally like a fucking dragon on the roof, yeah. Oh, she's got the poison too.
There you are, my dear.
Thank you, Dr. Watson.
No, you're not to cry anymore. You must pull yourself together.
I feel much better already knowing...
God, Watsons.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dr. Watson, look!
Good heavens! Get through the fire brigade, quickly!
Oh, just totally gives it away.
Your fire extinguisher.
By God, we have it.
Oh, there's another. Man, this thunder is serious. I felt my whole house shake from that one. The power of boners, yes. And just gives away the music box. Man, she's got his number.
Don't you worry, Miss Williams. We'll have this thing out in no time. Ah, that's got it. It's a mare. Well, you see, there was...
This is why getting late is important. Otherwise you make decisions like this. It's terrible.
You weren't too frightened, Miss Williams.
Here comes another one.
Gone. Trouble. They always lose their heads in an emergency.
Man, it's intense.
Well...
Super Soaker 200. There's a weak-ass Super Soaker, even.
Musical box.
There you go.
Scott.
Great Scott.
Miss Williams.
So my big brain play would be that Sherlock Holmes changed the notes in it.
Holmes?
By now, Mr. Holmes has no doubt exchanged his violin for a harp.
Always assuming that heaven is his destination. And now that we have...
Violin for an electric guitar in hell.
'19th note. 19th letter.
Yes.
He hasn't been there, you say? Holmes, where on earth have you been? I've been trying to get you at the club, at Scotland Yard, all over London.
You're looking for me in the wrong places.
Holmes, terrible things happened. I've been duped. That woman, she made a complete fool of me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, she came here, let off a smoke bomb. I thought the whole place was on fire, and my first thought was to save the musical box.
No need to say any more. She has the box.
Yes.
Don't blame yourself too much, old fellow. She's an extremely clever antagonist. Smoke bomb, you said? Well, you can console yourself with the thought that your charming friend is at least a reader of yours.
What do you mean?
If I remember correctly, you wrote about my little experiment with smoke and the cry of fire in a story you entitled A Scandal in Bohemia, which has just appeared in the Strand magazine.
All right, old boy. Don't rub it in.
That's a nice ass,
And they
yes.
cheer you up to know that you made a fool of me, too.
Yeah, George.
Stub. It was planted here for one express purpose. You're going to bandaging around this place.
Bandaging? What's the matter, Holmes? You hurt?
Explanations will have to wait until later. At the moment, we're faced with a problem which I fear is insurmountable.
Come over here, old boy, will you?
Right. Our opponents are in possession of all three parts of the code. And here are we, while the Bank of England plates pass into their possession.
Cheer up, old fellow, cheer up. As Dr. Samuel Johnson once said, there's no problem the mind
Straight
of man
vodka.
can set that the mind of man cannot solve.
What's that, old fellow?
I was just quoting Dr. Samuel Johnson. He said there is no...
What?
This thunder is serious.
Leaving
Jesus.
the session room, we come into the main hall, where Dr. Johnson was in the habit of passing through to have his meager meals in the dining room opposite, in company with his friend and biographer, James Boswell. We will now pass up the stairway, which remains in its natural wood finish, just as it was when the good doctor was here. The framed etching on the wall is believed to have been presented to Dr. Johnson by the distinguished painter, Sir Joshua Reynolds.
I've been told here that picture was given in by Mrs. Thrale, and it's definitely not a Reynolds.
Is that important, my dear? Oh, I'm sorry.
This way, ladies and gentlemen, please, this way.
Yeah, it's gotta be so strange, Andy.
The secretary's not on this floor.
You can really gauge the delay by when you hear the thunder and then when it happens on the stream. For anybody who doesn't know, Annie lives, I live on E Street, she lives on D Street, 4 blocks that way.
And
So-
here we have the Garrett Library, in which Dr. Johnson wrote...
She actually
his
probably lives
famous
closer to me than anybody else that I know, other than the owners of the zoo, Jim, who live directly across the street from me.
Step forward, ladies and gentlemen, please, step forward. Standing in the corner is the secretary, which contains many of the original works by the literary genius. On this table, Dr. Johnson's cat, Hodge, used to sleep while his master worked. A strange thing about this cat, ladies and gentlemen, was its love of oysters. You say that the dear doctor often went hungry to find the cat that delicacy. What a pity. Now we will visit the grey room, which is immediately below us, in which you will see the very bed in which Dr. Johnson died.
What did he die of?
Gout. Just gout. This way, ladies and gentlemen. Mind the steps, please.
Your keys.
Third shelf up.
Yeah, fuck these books.
The knife. Gentlemen, the Bank of England plates.
Well, Mrs. Courtney, so we meet again. No, I shouldn't do that if I were you, Colonel Kepner.
I must congratulate you, Mr. Holmes. You're far more clever than I thought.
Brick of cocaine.
Thank you, Mrs. Courtney. Praise from you is indeed gratifying. I shall always cherish the memory of your flattering words.
Memory? Oh, thank you.
And now I have a most regrettable task to perform.
Holmes! Coming, Holmes! Holmes, you all right?
Perfectly, thank you, old fellow, but I think this gentleman on the floor requires some medical attention. We must see that he looks his best, you know, when he's hanged.
Take them in charge.
The satisfaction. God, to have outsmarted
Brilliant
her.
antagonist. It's a pity her talents were so misdirected. Will you see that these plates are returned to the Bank of England, Inspector?
I still don't understand how you solved it, Mr. Holmes.
It's entirely due to Dr. Watson. He gave me the clue when he mentioned Dr. Samuel Johnson.
Well, congratulations, Doctor.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. I don't think I'd have done it entirely without Mr. Holmes's help, you know.
Oh, so that I kind of didn't get it, but I guess it was Samuel Johnson was the clue. So, okay, cool. Well, we're already to the end again. Dear, oh dear. Wow. I really like that one. It wasn't quite Terror by Night, just because the whodunit aspect of it was so good, but it really was. I really am sad that that's the last of the public domain Sherlock Holmes movies. There's actually, I want to say 14 Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes movies, and I want to figure out exactly how not in the public domain the other ones are, because if at all possible, I'd love to watch the rest of them. Like, I could watch one of those every week and be a happy man. But yeah, that was awesome. That was great. I like it. Now, I think Dr. Samuel Johnson was the guy who came up with the quote, he who made a beast of himself. Yep, that's Dr. Samuel Johnson. He who makes a beast of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man. So, famous quote from that man. So, yeah. So another very good, successful Scum movie night in the books. It's been a lot of fun. I love all of you guys. And I'm going to get out of here. Usually around now is when I would rank the movies, but like I said, at the beginning of the stream, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so I really had to tough it out through the last one. But the fact that the movie was so good made it easy. Both of the movies were just great. So, fuck it. Maybe I'll do the fucking... All right, let's do Scum ranking. So let's see here. I don't know why the sound effect isn't working. Spent all this time making the sound effect. Okay. Is it as good as Hunchback of Notre Dame? That's the real question. Because it was better than Suddenly. Ugh, hard to say. Okay. It's funny because I thought the movie kind of had a similar vibe as The Last Man on Earth, but it's funny to see how that had done. All right, I'm gonna move these around a little bit. I think I'm gonna do it like this now, actually. I really like having Sherlock Holmes pretty high up there, because Terror by Night, like, when I think about these, I really do think of Terror by Night as like the one I'd like to watch again. It was just so much fun. It really was good. What did you say? It takes second spot? So really ahead of Hunchback of Notre Dame, Jackie. It was really good. But I think there's something about Lon Chaney doing that performance in like 1919 or whatever it was. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about the music, though. Fuck, I think you might be right. Oh, God, I kind of always liked the idea of having Lon Chaney up there, but yeah, I think it might have eked it out to number 2. House on Haunted Hill is just pretty much unbeatable, especially for us, because it's our boy Vincent Price, right? Like, it's just kind of, and the fact that it was the very first Scum movie, ironically, like, it's not that means it couldn't be, something, but it just, for whatever reason, it just makes it so good. Wow, I can't believe the ape is all the way down there, because it was so good. Okay, now we got to figure out Sherlock Holmes Terror by Night, so we just did Dress to Kill. It's not Terror by Night. It's not Suddenly. I don't know, though. That was pretty good. Yeah, Sinatra. Okay, so without a doubt, Sinatra is the greatest, like the most insane actor, which I had no idea. I had no idea that Frank Sinatra was such a great actor. Like what I've been telling everybody is that Suddenly is like Joker tier performance. So Sherlock Holmes Terror by Night was my fave. I think Suddenly beats it. Last Man on Earth beats it. Vampire is just so good. But I don't know. Lost World needs to be higher on this list. Horror Express was amazing, but I think Lost World's moving up one. Actually, Lost World, I think, might technically pass Vampire, just because Vampire's ending isn't everything. McClintock, I think, is going to move up a little bit here, too. Maybe to, like, here, just for now. Oh, and I might even move... I don't know why Nosferatu's so far down. Yeah, maybe something more like this. Okay. Anyways, that's some reordering there. God, it is hard. Okay. I think I know where it's going. So we're gonna go over here. Nope. Okay, and now, where is it? Yeah, here we go. Can't spell because I'm stupid. They're both just really great. I really liked it, but the truth is it's hard to rank the Sherlock Holmes in with the other ones just because they're so they're so good. So yeah, so that's where they rank, or I guess maybe I'll go back to the Scum ranking for a second just so you guys can really get a good look at where we're at now. Move some stuff around. That top, what is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The top 10 is just insane to rank at this point. Like, it's just, it's almost impossible to rank the top 10. And Dressed to Kill is 11, and it's great. Pretty intense. So, I'm happy that we've been able to do so much and have so much success with this. And yeah, so anyways, I love you guys very much. Thank you for everybody who bought anything or tipped throughout the stream or has shared the stream with friends, invited people to Scum Movie Night, shared it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media platforms you use. Maybe people even use Snapchat and TikTok, who the fuck knows? I just want to say thank you guys for sticking around. Annie and George and Jackie, and who else do I have here right now? Let's see who else. I can actually see who's here, which is so cool. Jen, also Jen, of course. So I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic evening, and I'll talk to you guys next week. I'll see you. So have a great night, you guys. Good night. Bye.